let's see how it works out. All right, let's do this. Can I read it? That's the question. Let's go. I'm a wiving up now. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Hey, Cindy, how you doing? We're just going to talk a little bit, I guess, today, since, to be honest, man, it's just not happening out there. That's craziness out there. I figured I'd brought some stuff out, show everybody what I'm kind of working with. You know, some of the gear I use. Thanks for coming in. Hey, baby. Yeah. What's up, J-Fish? I figured I'd just show everybody my gear, man. Just kind of have whatever kind of talks we're going to have. Okay. Terry B, what's going on, sir? I figured I'd get everybody in here and I'd start bullcrapping about whatever you guys want to talk about, man. I just wanted to go over some of my gear first. Can you guys hear me okay? Do I need to actually put this on? This is my mic. Do I need my mic? I could just leave it off to the side. I put it off to the side so it's not so loud. You guys able to hear me well enough? Okay, good deal. Then I don't have to put these on. All right, that's one thing this phone has is a good mic at least, even when it drowns. All right, so anyway, let me show you what I got here, guys. This is my stringer that I actually carry. Everybody kind of wanted to know how I looked when I was running around in the waters. The neighbor has 2 old tackle boxes I want to go through. Oh, I bet you do. That's how come they stay afloat. It stays locked on me. I could actually make this even longer if I get a bunch more, but I kind of leave it all balled up and crazy because it holds my float. So anyway, I leave this on the side. That's my stringer I use. This is all stuff that actually is on me just about every time. This is the rod I constantly use. Guys, Marines and Army Mom, welcome in, welcome in. So this is the rod I use all the time. This is my star rod. This is the Plasma 2-star rod, very light, love it. I actually really love this rod, and I'm trying to learn how to do my own rods. I want to do custom rods, at least my own. I kind of want to make my first one close to this, but with better parts on it. I like the actual guide separation and how they run them, so I'm going to do some measurements off. My first one I want to build is actually going to be basically that one. And then my second one's not this one specifically, but this is my Avid. This is my Avid on a twin power. It's the Avid St. Croix. This is my twin power 5000, I believe it is. I think it's a 5, right? Yeah, it's a 5000. That right there is a nice rod, man. That rod is bad. This rod and reel combo is sweet for big fish, heavier fish. So that's actually what I rock just about every time. Although you don't see this blue one very often because, to be quite honest, you can custom tailor them. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do, Terry B. I kind of like this is all cool and all. The thread's nice and it looks cool and it runs well. The thread's nice, it looks cool, it runs well. But I want to do something crazy like fade wraps. The fade wraps on here, I want to do like a sunrise fade wrap. Something like that I think would be rocking, you know? On this pole specifically, I want to do like some kind of fade wrap through this section here. I don't know if you're actually able to pick that up. Let me move this out of the way here. I do have other rods, but I usually just keep these 2 basically are the ones I run the most. But right where this wrap section is, I want to fade wrap it. And I wanted to do like the sunrise colors and finish it off with the watercolor. and then wrap the ends of them. I want to finish them in a gold. And this one has the chevron wrap on the bottom here. I'm by no way a rapper yet or to be able to do any of that stuff. Guy, what's going on, Ball Ginger? Ball Ginger guy, welcome in. I'm in no way of in anything other than a very, very, very beginning. I'm not even a novice. I would be considered a beginner, and I haven't even tried yet. So I don't think it's going to be overly easy, but I'm excited for the challenge. So that's another challenge that I'm going to go for. But I wanted to go through my gear before we got started with everything else, so everybody can understand what I use when I'm out there. This is the new mics I picked up. To be honest with you, I don't even remember what they were called. I just picked them out of Amazon. I'd have to go back to look to see. Last I wrapped was a spear gun. Oh, sweet. That'd even be cooler. I didn't know you could wrap those. I wanted to get into it and learn how to do all of that stuff. I want gig poles. I want to do my own wrap poles on gig poles. Anyway, this is the piece that goes into the bottom of your phone. I'm going to be honest, man. This piece right here, because it sits in this chest piece right here. This chest mount, it bounces like this a lot because it puts it an additional inch off the bottom. So it's really top heavy when they put that together. They work real well. Unfortunately, everybody else says I blow their ear out with it. So I could actually look up what the name is, but I'll be honest, probably any mic will work. I ain't getting paid for any of this stuff. It's just the stuff I use every single day. This is my harness that I wear literally every day. It is the GoPro harness. This is actually the chest mount GoPro. This is the part I ended up having to get my hands on. This is the part right here. Slides into the GoPro mount, locks in with the little wedge, just like the GoPro. Locks in there, and then it holds your phone. This thing is able to spin back and forth. I liked it. It worked. It does its job. I still use it now to this day. The GoPro mount itself is a bit more strong. I guess you could say strong for the elasticity and whatnot. So it does hold the phone a little better than the ones you could buy on Amazon. This one is called Same Top. I don't know. It's just a cheap brand. I really just wanted this part. I went back to my original, but I don't like necessarily where it sits for you guys, because every time I watch the videos back, I'm like, man, that must have been a really crappy view. You're just looking at my wrist, fighting a fish, not really picking up the fish. I looked for a better one. I did find one. Here's the problem. Me being as big as I am, these are not durable very well. So when I tried to hold it on here, it broke the side. So I need to send it back and get a new one and try to not keep it as tight. But this is a neck harness. So it goes around the neck. Obviously, keep the beard out of everything. It sucks and gets stuck in all of it. Still got it stuck. Goes around the neck like so. This wraps around the body and holds this down nice and tight. The thing I liked about this is it has the up and down, right? So I can pull it way out here. And this thing actually flips back and forth. So and it has a lot more angle. I liked it a little more. Plus, this thing is actually flips back and forth around. I have a feeling it'll wear out, though. But I wanted to give it its fair chance, and I never got to because it broke on me the first day. So I guess it wasn't a very good showing. But here's the name brand of this brand if you want to take a look for yourself. If you're a smaller bodied person, I promise you it'll work way better than me. Just a little bit on the too bigger side. That is the name brand right there. It is not overly expensive. About 30-something bucks. And come in a nice package. And it worked really well for about 10 seconds. Unfortunately, when I get the new one, it's the license. And it's nice. I like it. I'm going to get another one and try again. The cool thing I liked about it is you have all these buttons to push to get this undone. So like this, and then you have to spin this one to get this undone to pull it out. When you put it back in, you just got to put it back in the right way so you have this thing facing in there. So there was a lot of cool things about it. Like this goes in here. That does not come out unless you actually push this button forward. Then it slides out. So kind of want this even for when I'm sitting around being lazy in front of the TV, because it'll actually hold everything. Hey, good morning, Auntie Mara. It's just a talk today, no fishing at all. There'll be no fish count, unfortunately. The wind is, I'm in my backyard and I am covered. I'm covered by trees. As you can see, there's one right behind me here. There's a bigger one in front of it there and a bigger one to the back here. And I'm in an actual oak hammock. So the wind's actually getting back here. I know for a fact that river's ripping, man. That's going to be all white capped and everything. So, okay, so that's basically what I'm going to do for my camera, my media and whatnot. That's how I do my media. That is what I carry around. I tend to use this the most only because it's proven and it doesn't fail at all. I do like to keep it with me. For now on, I'll probably keep it in my truck because if it fails again, then obviously I want to switch over as fast and I don't have to run home like I did the last time when it broke. Anyway. So that's what I do with this one. Let me put this back together before I forget to put it on. I'll fix it later. There we go. So that's the harness I use for my media. Now, for my bag now, I switched my bag up, guys. Hey, Subi, how you doing? I'll tell you what, I'm beard envious of a lot of people that are like the freaks, the ones that are super freaking lucky. I know they probably hate it. But their beards get like down to here. Oh my God, guys. I would rock that sucker so hard. I'd be down to my knees if I could. This thing is awesome. I'll tell you what, though. The longer it gets, the easier it is, because then you can just tuck the sucker in here. You can get a nice little tuck behind it. Yeah, it's not a bad beard. It's okay. I guess I've got about 2 years into it or something like that. I don't know. I don't really count anymore. Now I just grow them and let them grow until I get tired of them. I cut them out. So I went over my mic. I went over my harness. I'm going to go over now. I went over my poles. If you guys want to see more of my pole, I'll show you. That's funny. Fishing rod. If you guys want to see more of my fishing rod, I'll show you more of my fishing rod. It's not that kind of channel for the other one. So we'll go with this. All right, so I wanted to show you guys. I don't see this moving, so I'm sure this froze up on me. All messages. There we go. Oh, there it is. I knew it. No pole dancing? Nah, not today. These don't hold you very well, Can't do my special moves, my upside down moves. Hey, Dub. Welcome in, welcome in. Correct lingo. Yeah. Just for people to come in and hang out. I can't. Fixing for? What you fixing for? You mean fishing for, Zach? I'm not fishing at all today, unfortunately. I am going over my gear to crazy. And all right, that happened. Get out of the dirt, dude. All right. So anyway, I'll put this off to the side. If you guys want to check out my fishing poles a little closer, I will show you that. Bullfrog, what's going on? Let's see. Whoa, you guys are moving a little quicker. And that's a waste of time. Go fishing. I can't, Zach. I really want to. Trust me, buddy. I really, truly do, man. I'm at 25 mile an hour right in front. I'm actually probably closer to like 8 to 10 in my backyard. Sorry, buddy. Zach, trust me, I really do want to go fishing. Oh, man, that's an interesting one. What's this say? McGee? I just butchered the hell out of that. Welcome in. I'm just going to call you 13. I'm in Florida, buddy. Good morning. Torsnack, welcome in. I'd love to check out your pole. Yeah, you made the same mistake I did just a minute ago. All right, you want to see out my fishing poles? Which one do you want to see? I've got my medium heavy that I use every day. This is my fishing pole. I use a Stratic. That is my reel, and this is a brand new reel because I already broke the old one. So I'm like on I think I'm on reel 4 this year, 5 this year. I'm on pole 2, 3, pole 3. So that is for the pole, it is my Star Rod Plasma 2, medium heavy. It's right now rigged with 20-pound braid. The braid I use is Pandera by Nomadic Designs. I like the swap of the colors. It's really nice. J-Fish staying off grid was timed out. What happened to him? Let's see what he do already. You could have just left that up. I wouldn't worry about that. J-Fish, it don't bother me at all. That one actually made me laugh. Anyway, I will say, if you guys don't mind spending the extra money, I'll be honest, my fishing gear has gone from beginner level moving up, and I went past novice, and I've gone through all that. So I don't spend cheap on my gear because I'm more of a finesse fisherman anyway, and I like to be in the dock, so I have to get some good stuff. Good morning, be driven. So I'd upgraded my reel and upgraded it and kept upgrading it. Now I'm into a Stratic. And the reason I can do that is because I use Bass Pro to buy almost all my gear, guys. I know everybody's like, well, that's a little more expensive. Well, let me explain why. If I go to a fishing shop and buy my rod, I'm going to spend probably close to $200 on almost every rod I get. It's just, I like that quality, and I would spend more if I had it, to be honest. But, so I'm going to spend about $200 to $300 on my reel as well. So when I walk out the door, just my package alone for the fishing rod and the reel, that's not no string on it, no braid on it yet, I'm looking at $500 to $600 going out the door. So I buy Bass Pro Gear Guard, which is an additional amount of money, yes, but let's be honest, third pole, fourth reel. Can you do that? I can't. I cannot financially just throw down like that. So, thank you, Joey. What do you think of Fluger Patriarch? I'll be honest, man. I've never used the Patriarch, but I used to use the Fluger when I was a little younger, to be honest. I understand it's actually a pretty decent deal, to be honest. So, I don't mind Fluger at all. I thought about trying a whole bunch of different things. When I lived up in Washington, I used to use Lamy Glass quite a bit. Lamy Glass is an amazing rod set that you could buy over the counter. But I started looking at, they have blanks, and then I'm trying to get into building my own. So Fluger, as far as at a reel or is at the rod, I know Fluger makes both, don't they? The skeleton just hanging around. Oh yeah, dude, that's my wind chime, bro. That's a dangerous wind chime. I ain't gonna lie. It's not just because of and Saber. I've never used Saber Terrabee, but Lamy Glass is an amazing rod blank. Amazing rod blank. In fact, I was thinking about when I get good at it to buying some St. Croix rod blanks and some Lamy Glass rod blanks so that I can make some super quality stuff. So that's where we are with that. I wanted to show you my newest upgrade. I did buy new clippers. I have to admit, I like these a lot. They weren't overly expensive. They were fairly inexpensive. I'm trying to find a name on it. They are made in China. It's the Berkeley. They're made in China, but they're Berkeley. So these guys, I'll tell you what, they keep inside this bag. And I wanted to show you, kind of break down my bag all the way and show you what I kind of go in the water with. What do you do for a living? I'm an electrician, Dub. I'm old school. I like the Fenwick. Ooh, that's a nice rod. Now that's got years and years and years behind it, so that makes total sense to me. Fenwick's a good rod. It's the higher end, 275 for the reel. Oh, okay. 275 for the reel. Yeah, I figured, Joey. I'll be honest, man. I've never used that specific Fluger, but I've never really had a problem with Flugers. But I'm not strictly a Star guy. But I like Star rods, and I like St. Croix at the moment. So these are my fish grips. They came with a pack that I bought. I bought this chest pack and everything else. So I believe it's a Strike King. I'm not sure. But they came. Oh, no, I'm sorry. These didn't. These came out of a pack that I had. Yeah, no, this came out of a totally different pack. My mother-in-law bought me a kit that had a weighing scale and everything inside of it. Lammy or great rods for Piho have my. Oh yeah. No, that's true. I'll be honest, Matthew. You're not wrong on that. Like I said, my gear is not. Well, I'll be honest, man. My gear's not for necessarily for the financially challenged. The gear that I keep is definitely going to be on the higher end. I do have some cheap stuff, but it breaks so easy. So what's the point of keeping it anymore? So I always buy the higher quality stuff. I know it sounds ridiculous. Like my rod and reel that I go offshore with, some of them are like $600 rods, and then there's a $300 to $500 reel on top of it. So you're looking at $1,000 just in reels, man. So I mean, this could be like, is it really going to start raining right now? Damn it, do I still have that? I do. But it's so windy, it'll just take it away. Maybe we'll get away with it. Zebco. 2 minutes to midnight, Zebco. Throws in a Zebco. I'll tell you what, I used to rock those, man. Seeker for heavy salt. You get what you pay for. I believe it, Ron. 100%. I know I am a Shakespeare. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, dude. All those work. 2 minutes, you're not wrong. All of those work, dude. Every single one of those will catch fish. The deal is, for me, I feel like I've gone past that. Nothing wrong with them, and I'm not knocking people that have done it. To me, I need more finesse. I need more backbone. I need more. I need to be able to it's just lighter. It's. I don't know, man. You just have to try a nicer rod if you can. Do what you got to do. Yeah, 100%, man. If you can afford just Zebcos and everything else, you'll catch the same fish I'm catching, man. It's just all about the fisherman. If you can pull it off with something cheap, do it with something cheap. I just have moved past that. I've gotten to the point now. I really like the finesse rods. I really like the more expensive rods. They just do it right. G. Loomis is okay. The only problem that I have with G. Loomis is the grandchildren of Gary. Gary's grandkids suck. Gary himself is awesome. Matthew, stick. There's star rods, the 80s that are still being used. Yeah, star rods are rocking, dude. I'll be honest, dude. They're one of my favorite rods. I am going to build my first rod replicated right after that rod, to be honest with you. I'm just going to be able to pick all my parts, and I'm going to use titanium guides, and I'm going to use you know what I mean? I'm going to use this. I'm in saltwater, man. I don't want it to fall apart. I don't want it to do all that. And I am going to use a higher end rod, but my first couple are probably just going to be carbon rods that I make. They work great. They have real great sensitivity. They just don't have that same backbone as the mixed ones, the ones that are a blend of carbon and fiberglass. Ugly Stick's a good rod. They make some high quality ones as well, so you can't knock Ugly Stick in any way. Ugly Stick's a great rod. They do have high end rods as well. You can't really knock a group that starts with really cheap ones that are very durable. You can beat the crap out of them, all the way up to, you don't want to drop it. So that you can't knock a company that runs that. So I'm down with that. What is your prices of yours? I'll be honest, Matthew, I haven't started making them yet. I'm going to try to keep them. I'm going to try to keep a lower end, probably like $150 to $200. It will be better than a regular $150 to $200 reel because I'll use a better parts. But it'll probably be close to 150 or more, to be honest with you. Stars are overseas now. Yep. The quality has gone down quite a bit, and it is starting to rain. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, I'm glad I'm up under here, I guess. It's not pouring. I guess we'll just sit here for a minute. I'm 76 in South Florida. Yeah, it's like 76 to 78. I'm just chilling in here. Right on. I'm putting trust in it. I'm actually, as soon as I get one started, it'll be on my page. I am starting a website, guys. It's called Happy Hooker. Obviously, drop the E because my name doesn't have it. Drop the E, and it is happyhookerfishing.com. And I'm going to sell my gear through it. I'm going to sell some other stuff. I got my... are you seriously going to rain this hard, dude? Just pass already. Oh, well, I guess that's an interesting deal. Hey, Shane, what's going on? Hayes Hill, welcome in. Should I use a bait caster or spin rod? I'll tell you what. I love bait casters. I cannot skip with a bait caster to save my life. I sometimes embarrassed to say that because I've been fishing for so friggin' long and I still cannot do it. Annie Steffens, welcome in. Yeah, good morning to you too, Shane. It's actually, oh good, the rain stopped. So I'm just going over some gear, some talking. We're just going to get some stuff in because I unfortunately cannot get my butt out there to do any fishing at all. And so I'm just down there that if you're a beginner, I would just do spin rods. Correct. So let's get back to your question. Spin rod or bait caster? I'm going to tell you right now, if you're brand new to fishing, go with a spin rod. If you can, even a Zebco push button. These are all great things to learn off of. But if you're going to, I'm not a beginner. Okay, so if you're not a beginner and you're looking for, I would say to start off if you want to try it. And I'm telling you right now, bait casting is awesome. It's so much lighter. It feels nicer in the hand. Personally, I would like a bait caster. I just haven't had the time or the money to throw $400 at the reel that I want. I will tell you right now, though, you are probably going to get into the bigger money. So if you're not a beginner and you can pull off spinning rod with no problem, I would say try off with the thing. And remember, your thumb is your best friend, and you will also need to bring a pick with you. Bring yourself a line pick because you will be picking tons of bird nests out. In the beginning, you'll spend more time picking than you'll actually spend catching. Vesker Gaming, what's going on? Skip the spin rod. See, I love a bait caster. He's not wrong, but it's going to take some time to get used to, and you are going to get frustrated. I'm not going to lie to you. You're not going to like it in the beginning, but if you spend the right amount of money on a bait caster, you don't have to really stress out about the backlashes. They make great bait casters now. I was actually wanting to know if anybody uses the large, looks like a fly rod they're using now, but it's a bait caster style deal. I don't know if I've never used one. So happy to see you live. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on, dog tags? I unfortunately was not able to fish today, and I was like, you know what? I gotta go out there and do something for everybody and say hi. Let me move back here. Hayes Hills. Dog tags. Monostratic all the way. Yes, sir. That's what I just picked up, Shimano Stratus. Ambassadors 2000, I've never used that one. What's the deal with the people reeling so fast when you... moved a little faster than I get to when you use those. Depends what you're fishing for, to be honest with you there, Matthew. If you're fishing with... you're fishing on top water and you're messing around with stuff like Spanish mackerel, or you're messing with Jack Crevalle, you're going to want that thing as fast as you can get it because they want it that fast. And they will chase that thing all the way up to your feet if they have to. And as soon as you slow down, it's on. It stopped raining. Yeah, I thought about it, but I have a feeling I'm going to chase the tent. Just go back there and go pull it out of the other guy's yard. But thank you, though. Shizook Slizayer, what's going on? Welcome in. Troy Reus, I bet you shit stand up. Want me to stand up? That's me, buddy. I am a heavy, big guy. Not a small man, buddy. I love bait casters as well. Some people do, man. Some people throw better at it. Backpack and material bag for lures and stuff. Oh, you want to see what I got? Okay. Guys, this is my new bag that I wear. I do wear this extremely high on the chest. Is the wind really high? Yeah. Is you guys not able to hear me, or is he just talking about it being high, sucky outside? Because it's absolute crap out here, guys. The wind sucks, brother. Yeah. I don't use them anymore, though. Squitters? Okay. Yeah, might as well be considered a man purse. It's definitely manly. You should see me wearing it. I walk like this. All right, guys. Serious note. This stays on here at all times. I clip it off to the side. This is the new Strike Zone, or Strike King. I apologize. Strike King. Strike Zone is a place near me. This is the new waders bag. I use this part right here for my NLBN. I can pull it in and out. This is actually my NLBN. This is actually a ruler. It's about 60 or so inches long. So even the large snook get on here. So I carry that right here in the front. And this little guy right here. And it just stays like that. In the side of this front pocket, I carry an additional measuring tape. It's windy in Florida. Yeah, you're right. You ain't kidding, Shizuka. I even tried to go inland and fish the friggin' the spillway. And I did catch fish, but it was only like 15 miles an hour. Today's like 20 to 25, and his wind gusts up to 30, 35. I'm like, dude, no way I'm trying to do that. I'll just get hit with my own reel and then be all pissed off. So I carry an actual like fabric style one. It used to be inside of like those little stupid little retractables, but to be honest, man, they don't retract very long. You get like 3 retracts out of it. The Penn Squitter. I used to cast a mile. Squitter, huh? Never used it. Walking the topwaters are. I do love topwater. Topwaters are my favorite lure to use. Unfortunately, you don't get to use it all day here. Well, in some waters you do, especially on that freshwater. I tried to use it all day. It just seems like the bite dies when that sun is way in the air. Now, smallwater uses it all day long over there on Donkeyland or Okeechobee or wherever he's at. All these big lakes that he's at. He uses topwater a lot, but it gets over top of all that the hydrilla and everything else that's in there, and it makes total sense to me. There's squitters on my top. I don't have squitters at all. Don't burnt up round 2. Mitchell. Wow, dude. You know the funny part is I've got a Mitchell in there. I got an Avo Salt Mitchell. I'm dead serious. I still use it to this day. It's probably 15 years old or older. I got an Avo Salt Mitchell in there. What is going on, Jason? How you doing, buddy? Do I know how to? Yeah, I do. I'll be honest with you, David. I could use it well without backlashing. I run it. I could skip tiny bit. So I wouldn't say I'm a master at it at all. By no means. But I am trying to. Oh, the click, 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 click. Sorry, dude. It's just playing with things. But anyway, let me get back to this bag. I do know how to use them, though, but like I said, I'm by no means a professional. I like the bag. It opens all the way up, guys. This is the front of the bag that sits off your back. So like I said, I carry my additional measuring tool because it's easier and faster if I'm trying to get it in and out of the water just to get a quick measurement on it. What you think about finding deep holes in the river? It depends what time of year it is and what I'm fishing for. If I'm looking for snapper, looking for mutton snapper, or I'm looking for grouper or something like that, deep holes are awesome. In the winter, deep holes can hold snook. They hold reds. For some reason, they get into those during the winter. I guess it's that colder water they don't like. But your trout will come out of those deep holes that you'll find in the summer. You'll find really big trout hanging out in them, especially if there's structure in there. But deep holes in the winter hold snook. You know, whatever's going to be in that deep hole in the winter, you're going to get your flounder and whatnot. But snook actually stay in there, and then the trout do the absolute opposite. During the winter, they come into the shallows. So the bigger ones, the 28s, the 30s, they're on the shallows in the winter. So okay, this is that Strike King bag. This is just the color I got my hands on, so I wanted to show you how this thing worked. So far, so good. Have not had a lot of problems with it at all. You can buy these even. You can even buy extras of these, and then you can fill them. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna run this type of stuff today. You can take stuff out of it and add stuff to it. Of course, I am an NLBN runner. I love my NLBN. I run it a lot. This needs to go into a different spot anyway. So I have 2 bets of NLBN. I have stuff for live bait, and then if I decide to throw my others, I have my if I throw my cast net. Excuse me, that was weird. Anyway, if I decide to throw my cast net, I do carry larger hooks with me this time now, especially with this. I will tell you that I have found some downfalls to it. If water does get in here on occasion, it's a zipper. I mean, how much water can a zipper hold out? I'm going to try them. I'm down to try bruiser baits. And then I got this that came with it. Here's my downfall. Your bag gets wet and your box is not waterproof. So this is all perfectly dry. My keys go in one of these. My wallet will go in one of these. But there's money in there. There's a lot of money in there. The Cast King, get it right, man. That should be waterproof. That's the only thing I can say to you is Cast King H2O proof, man. This should be waterproof. I gotta switch out hooks and everything because water gets in there. They need to be 100% waterproof. So now I'm in the process of looking for 100% waterproof box. I'll get it. The tackle box, I'm looking for a 100% waterproof one that's the exact same size so that I can swap that sucker right out. The other good thing about this is it has these little pack on the inside. I carry my actual deal. I've switched from Seaguar. I didn't actually fully switch from Seaguar. So the part that's funny about Seaguar is that they make this. You can buy this at Bass Pro for about a quarter of the price. And it even has it on the back, Seaguar sticker. And even on the front, it says made by Seaguar. Put a gasket, why don't you? Yeah, right, exactly. Put a gasket in there. Do the right thing. These things are not cheap, bro. These things are like 40 to 50 bucks. How hard would it be to throw one of those waterproof ones in there? You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, though. These bags are amazing. They did an amazing job on this. These things, I mean, I've even went under and almost lost my phone and all, and this stuff was still 100% dry. So anyway, I like the bag. I love the bag. It actually holds quite a bit more back here. So you see this little elastic. Then it has this little hidden guy right here. So I'm guessing this is more for like, is that son really gonna play this game? Okay. I'm guessing this is more like for like personal type stuff. Money, maybe your ID, maybe your license and whatnot. That would make the most sense because it's right up against your body. You know, you can put some cash or whatnot in there. Yeah, I'll do those. So anyway, that's the bag I'm using now. I love the fact that you can buy more of these because you can come in here, babe. You can actually full on have these preloaded. Look, somebody said they wanted to see me use DOA cows. I loaded it up and I'm ready to use it. It's going to be this winter though. Whoever wants me to see that, if you're in here. Come on, what's going on, buddy? Oh, yeah. I'm covered, dude. I got them all over. I got tattoos all over the place, dude. It just kind of came with the lifestyle, guys. I didn't have to do it. I just chose to. Ooh, look at that. Oh, thanks, baby. That's quite the concept. I can see now. I can see clearly now. Oh, wow. Anyway, guys, let's get back to that. Waggo. So I do like this also. If you like my glasses, they're Ray-Bans. If you like these glasses, they're also Ray-Bans. I love them. They're really comfortable. This is probably my favorite pair. I've just now had to start wearing glasses to read. So I decided to get glasses so I don't have to keep taking them on and off. I'll tell you what, I absolutely love these. And they look okay on my face, I think. Try Z-Man Prawn Stars. Oh, there you go, Shizuka. I went to a Z-Man too. I'll tell you what, I like it. It's the Mulletron. This is known as the Mulletron. It has this weird little get up on the inside here. Sits inside of it. This actually comes out, guys. This thing fully retract. I don't have anything hooked to it, so that I guess I pull it out anyway. See? So your line is what goes through this thing. It sits in here. So you got to feed your line through the head and comes out, hooks to this hook right here. I actually like the shape of this hook. It kind of reminds me of those BKKs that they got right now, those BKK hooks. They're nice. I really like that sickle BKK. They stick really well. I really wish the wind wasn't up as crazy as it is. Anyway, he also has a holder for your pole. Your pole does go in here. Yeah, I thought so. Anyway, so here's the little rod holder. Holds. And then, since my wife is always yelling at me about, you didn't bring your water bottle. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. Got a spot for it now. I'm sure that door's going to open up any second now. Like, what are you saying? Yeah, that's when I saw that. I haven't really hooked up on it yet, or did I? Yes, I did. And it didn't deploy. I did hook up on one, but the body never deployed. I hooked up on a Jack Crevalle. Smashed it, actually. But he never deployed, so it came in, the body was still on the side. 2 different pair of glasses. Yeah. Yeah, actually, these are also prescription as well. So I can read you guys while the sun's beating up my eyeballs. My wife grabbed them and brought them out here because she saw me taking my hat off. Good morning from the island of Puerto Rico. Hey, good morning, Joey. Joey the Roach. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Waiting for a shoe to come flying? Yeah, right. Luckily, she doesn't do that. At least not yet. Don't give her ideas. Don't start stuff. Dog tags. Don't get me injured. She'd be the only one I won't fight back on. Anyway, so guys, oops, I forgot to put that. I was like, that don't look right. I also want to put this away too. You know, when the screen door slams. No, you got to do to keep looking. Because she might sneak out the front door and then the door won't even slam. You know, I will never know she's there. She could be standing right there, ready, loaded, throwing a friggin' flip-flop or something. She doesn't throw stuff at me. That's not our relationship. I mean, back in the day, maybe. A little wild back in the day. Now I'm all old and broken and can't run no more, so no more do I start stuff like that. Ah, damn it. Still stupid. Didn't put that away. Time to go fishing. I really want to go fishing too, man. Trust me, I really do. Buddy Baba. Is that what it says? Buddy Baba? He's the best spot fishing. I know. Trust me. If I had a way to get back in those waters with like a boat or, to be honest, though, all my waters are lining up with it. Here's the problem. The wind is ripping out of the east, right? All of my creeks, backwaters, they all line up east. So they all dump east. So if the wind is ripping out of the east, I can't go back there. The wind is like hellacious. I tried it on a 12-day. I caught some fish back there. I got a tarpon out of the front of the spillway. And then I found a second spillway on the backside my buddy told me about. I went back there and pulled like multiple species. I pulled a snook. I pulled a Mayan cichlid, a mangrove snapper. And then I pulled 2 bowfins out. Dude, I never even seen that. It's really cool. MVP, what's up? Good morning, sir. Just go fishing. I want to go fishing, Alan. Trust me, I can't. There's no friggin' way that's happening. It'll just beat me up. Yeah, Steve, I actually thought about that. I thought about going over there. The problem is I'll just be fishing from their docks because I don't have any way of getting in the water right now. My neighbor's not home to ask him if it's okay to use his boat. And to be honest, if the water's rough out there, it'll just be me dragging a boat over there for no reason. I do launch it at Captain's house. I like Captain's house, Steve. It's actually a nice little spot, man. There's not like a huge line or anything like that, like across the street. It's so weird that just across the street there's another one on a different total road, but you can see them from each other, but one's freaking packed full and it's falling apart. I think they just fixed it though. The one over in off Pompey Road. Grumpy Vet's back. What's going on? Jay Fish is an ugly booger. Going to live on the river in about 4 hours myself. Going live on the river? Sweet. I wish this river would calm down so I could get out there. Steve, I can't do that, man. I'm too I'm quick to that punch, man. I don't do that whole arguing stuff, dude. I'm not proud of it, but I don't do the arguing well. The arguing doesn't do well with me. I just end that fast. I'm not really overly proud about it, but that's exactly how it goes down for me. Yeah, those arguments on there end quickly, man. We've gotten into them, though. Just looked like weather break this afternoon, I think we have headed north. Oh, really? Love a weather break, dude. Maybe I could run out on the dock and actually catch something off the dock. If it slowed down even 5 miles an hour, I'd take you out on the dock with me, guys, honestly. It's just outside of my reach of being able to fish pleasantly. Nope. No. Hell no, Con. That's all you guys. You guys got that. That's you ain't gonna be say that a second time. Cynthia was timed out. Cynthia? Oh. I know who that is. She's letting Jay do it. You feel better, Jay? Does that feel better for you? I'm surprised you didn't get a Grumpy Vet, Mississippi catfish Grumpy Vet. Surprised you didn't nail him. He even called you names. I know. I found that out too, Con. I can't believe you got me to say it. I found that out afterwards. I'm so glad I had no idea that that's what it was. Is that Joel? Joel, welcome in. Bullcat fishing. Can't fish today either. I know, man, and it just has me over here tap my fingers. My wife's like, you look like you're driving yourself nuts. I'm like, this is my day. I've never missed one Sunday. So I was like talking to Jay Fish, and Jay Fish is like, why don't you do it live? Can't fish. Why don't you talk to us? I'm like, well, I can do that. So I didn't miss my Sunday. I feel a little better about it, but unfortunately, I can't fish with you guys. I apologize. Are you serious? It changed? I'd have to go get my other phone. What did he say? Did you know 1 pound of bacon is equal to 2 tea sandwiches? No, but that sounds amazing. I like the way you make your sandwiches, Joel. You want to make me one? I'm freaking hungry. Sounds like Joel makes the best freaking BLT sandwiches ever. You can do curls with them. If you bought 2 of them, you could do 1 curl on each one. It's exactly what I saw too, man. Exactly what I saw too, Steve. I walked out to the river this morning. Well, to the edge of my property and looked out at the river, and I was like, oh, geez, it's not even worth going down there and standing. Not yet, Cindy. No, not yet. I am going to try that pudding one first. That's going to be the first one I try. In fact, my wife and I think we have to go. Pancakes. Oh, they sound good. I think we have to go to the store today, so I was thinking about looking at that list and seeing what I don't have so that I can make it. Because I actually wanted some dessert last night. I was like, damn, that pudding would sound great right now. Oh no, we're more. Yeah, if you don't like bacon, I am a. So when I go to the store, like if you go get like like a sandwich, say everything bagel, sausage, egg, and cheese. Mine's a sausage, egg, and cheese, bacon, and what else do you have? What other meats do you have? You know, throw turkey on there. You can throw ham on there. You can go nuts, man. I had no problem. Biryani making, dude. What is biryani? I heard you guys both talking about that. It sounded chicken biryani. Actually, I have that tikka masala. It's very mild, guys. I went with the mildest I can get. I want to make you feel good. What? Since you love food, top notch. Trust me. Okay, let me see what the name of that is. I think she gave me an. I thought so. I think she sent me that recipe. Okay, let me look it up. What did he just call it? All right, we gotta go back down a little bit. Where you at, Con? Here you are. Biryani. Okay, I can look that up instead. I can actually start that tonight. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Well, I gotta come up with an idea for dinner tonight because I made this bake. It lasted like 3 days. It was awesome. It was so great, man. We had to cook one day and we ate for 3, so that worked out really well. But that biryani or whatever it's called, it sounds really good. 100%. We are going to make some recipes. Oh, I know I'm making me recipes. I love trying new food. And for you that don't know, Cindy's actually Afrikaan. She's out of, is it South Africa? I know you're in Africa. I just don't know. I think it's South Africa, right? I believe it's South Africa. I could be off on that. Oh, I bet. Okay, South Africa, cool. I actually want to visit South Africa. I've never actually thought about going over to Africa ever, but then I started seeing South Africa and I was like, wow, that's really pretty. There's a lot of places in Africa I want to go, but I don't know. That's a great idea, especially right now since they're going through all that crap over there in the northern part. Aren't they having like all kinds of unrest or whatever? Is that true? I mean, you live there. New Jersey wise guy, what's going on? Yeah, you did. That shit looks so good. Made me hungry, man. I was in South Africa. I was on a contract. Oh, hell yeah, Steve. How was it? Is it neat down there? It just looks pretty, man. There's some parts of it just look so beautiful. What do you say? You'll be like that dude hanging behind you. Trust me, your soul will leave, left your body. So overwhelming. The biryani. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever look like that guy. This is gonna have to take a long time to go away. I'd be one of those bodies. If I hit the ground, I might rot for a while. So I'll tell you a little bit about this guy back here. So this guy right here was given to us actually by one of our really, really close friends. She's basically family. Little Lisa. And once in a blue moon, she comes in here. So she gave us this, right? And I love it. I think it's great. It's hanging in the air by like, I think 126-pound braid. So I got it up over top of there, wrapped it around a couple times, brought it back down, tied it off. Well, what it turned out to be is sounds really cool when the wind's really ripping back here. But what it really turned out to be was a nest for every wasp that ever passed it. So I have to kill things on it constantly. It's safe to come to South Africa. Yeah, I know. That's what I heard. South Africa safe, North Africa not safe, especially for this complexion that I bear. I understand it's pretty rough right now. It's Nightbot. Ron, dude, I have to send you. I want to send you this sticker I made for you, dude. So bad. It's a white van in it, and it says, here Here, Nightbot yelling out the door. It's a white van running down the road. It had me dying. I want to put it out so bad, but I don't want it to come off as that I am promoting kidnapping. So I never put it out. But I really want you to have it, dude. I really want to send it to you. It's the funniest thing. I saved it and put it off to the side. Hello from Norway. Ashid, welcome in from Norway. So I put this up, and the funny part is I put this thing up, right? And I never told my neighbor's the owner of this property. I rent from him. So my neighbor's actually super cool. Comes over, hangs out. I send him food all the time. My wife bakes food, and it's too much. We send it over to him. But now I'm not eating it all. But anyway, I never told him I put it up, and I hung it in the backyard. He come back here to cut the lawn one day and ran almost right into it. He's like, I almost jumped off the damn thing and ran away. An old mahogany Indian canoe someone found after a hurricane. Fort Myers, the Spanish made it. Brought it in from the Caribbean. That is so cool. A mahogany canoe? I wish it blew in here. That would be right back here. I'd be talking about it right now. That's a lot interesting, dude. That is super cool. Mahogany has one of the most beautiful friggin' water. Not water, I'm sorry. I was thinking about water for some reason. Anyway, mahogany has one of the most beautiful grains. It's so tight. I don't know why you would use it for a water canoe, though. It's not really that good for that. There's better woods out there for that. But I bet it was beautiful. I bet it was, Jay. I bet it was. Hey, Tom, what's going on, sir? Welcome in, my man. Culture with neighbors. Stuff. People mind over. Let me back that up for a second. Let's see here. People mind their own businesses there in the U.S. Like, it's the way. The culture. Enlightenment, please. We do. I'll tell you why. Because we're just not those type of people. We're not so much as an open people that want to share everything. We share with your family, but outside of that, man, we mind our own business. And a lot of times it turns out to be bad to not. People don't always handle that the way you want to handle that. I always wonder how you guys in other countries handle being so close to people all the time, and your neighbors are like right there on top of you. Like, I would lose my mind. Fried bologna sandwich, hit the spot. Ooh, that sounds good. To be honest with you, Con, that's exactly what I would say, is that I would think that Americans like their business to be their own, unless they want it all over the place, then they bring it out. But we like our privacy, man. Yeah, it's lying to everybody, too. I'm not even fishing. Yeah, that's usually what it is. It's just you want your privacy, and you don't really want to invade in somebody else's. What he's got going on his side of the fence is what he's got going on the side of the fence. If ain't nobody being shot or stabbed or horrible stuff happening to someone over there, I'm not going to get involved. I wasn't inside the house when it went down, so I stayed on my own. I find a lot of people do that, and it probably would be even nicer if more people would do that, because not everybody is that way. Oh, that went fast. Pretoria? I'll look that up. No, Auntie, you're not. I definitely would say my neighbor here is the one to the right to the east of me is very much a friend. We consider him family, to be honest with you. But the one behind me, I have no real problems with him, but we wouldn't call each other friends. You know, I don't really wish anything harm or anything like that. He's doing his own thing, you know what I mean? I mind my own business, he minds his. We're not really close, but we're not enemies in any way. And I don't even know these guys back here. We've met them occasionally when we go over to their side when they have like you know, a community sale or something going on to see if someone's selling fishing poles and whatnot. Did he really? What happened? Uh-oh. I don't shine shoes anymore. What happened? Uh-oh. I missed something. I don't know. Maybe I missed it. Daniel Brown, good morning from New Zealand. All right. Good to hear. Good to hear. Welcome in from New Zealand, Daniel. All right. I'm just catching up then. We are doing a good fellas deal on this guy, bro. On which guy you doing what to? We're doing good fellas references. Oh, gosh. All right. So anyway, that's all my gear, guys. I carry these. I keep breaking a piece that hooks to it because I guess the water gets on that the most. So anyway, that's all my gear that I carry. And then I got my little trolling bucket that I run around in the water with. So that's basically what I want to talk to you guys about. So let's go ahead and talk about whatever else. I don't know if you guys actually have any of these. These are awesome. You guys use these? I use this for transporting my rods, and I don't have any problems no more with anything. I was having problems with chips cracking on my ceramics. They were all breaking in there, and I was driving me nuts. What's it say? Cranus? Cranless? Cranjus? I don't know. Cran? We are in Florida. Mr. Basketball. You've been infectious with spread. Bean Baker. Well, good luck with that, buddy. We got astronauts here by NASA. Yeah, we definitely do. Terry, you're up by NASA? Where? You're up by the Canaveral, or you're by Texas? It's night for me now. Oh, no kidding, Bean. Where you at, Bean? Fresh or salt? Just I got both here, but I fish salt mostly. I mostly fish salt. I fish brackish on occasion, but the river, everybody likes to call it a brackish river, but that's 100% salt. And they ain't no different than that water to the water over. Well, I should say, not during raining season. During raining season, that water can get all kinds of crazy. It goes back and forth from full salt to a heavier brackish water where it's some fresh. And the further you go up in the streams, canals, or creeks or whatever, backwater country, the further you go back up in there, the more fresh it gets. Love the grouper and the mangrove snapper. Me too. Mr. Basketball, me too. Actually, I catch, which is really weird, but I catch mangrove snapper right out in front of my house right here. Edible size as well. I catch them pretty good, pretty decent size. And then for the grouper, believe it or not, I catch them out here too, but I can't keep them. For one, they're not big enough, and two, the grouper style that we have out here in the river is a Goliath grouper, and that sucker is protected. So you can actually buy a $500 tag if you've got that kind of money, and I believe you can eat them. I've never eaten one. I've never really had the balls to try to take it off and run off. Oh, thank you very much, Tom. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm trying to. I want this thing to go all the way down to my waist, but I can never get it down that far. How about a measurement on one of those guns? Heavy, the fabric tapes right there. You want to see how big my arm is? Yeah, I don't know how big it is, to be honest. Let's see. How big is my arm? Let's find out. All right, let's take a look, buddy. Let's see here. I'm not flexing. I'm just see how big one of my arms are. Without flexing and pulling, they are 17 and a half, almost 18 inch. Almost 18-inch arms. They would get a lot smaller if I actually worked out, guys. You called it 16, it's almost 18. It's just under. Just over 17 and a half. That's funny. You want to know how big my arms were. So just under 18, buddy, but I'm sure if I worked out, they'd probably tighten up and lose quite a bit on them. 22-inch pythons, brother. You don't want these to come down on you. The Hulkamania. Almost legal to keep. Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you very much, Stomp. Is it Stomp? Oh, good. The sun's gone. I can protect these clear ones. It's a little easier to read with these guys. Stomp prints. It's illegal to have a beard like that. It's illegal. I thought you'd get ready to tell me I'm a racist, I'm this, I'm that. I'm like, oh God, here we go. He just says it's illegal to have it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Snap into a slip chip. That's the other one. Me and Elizabeth. Good old WW. Well, I go back to WWF days. Central England, stuck in the 70s. Welcome in, sir. Alf, do you live in the South? I do. I live in Florida, Alf. What did you catch today? I caught a whole lot of nothing, Stump. Unfortunately, I'm actually ground ridden right now. I'm not allowed to be in that water because it's a little crazy. And to be honest, during this time of year, I love being in the water. And if it had been between 15 and 18 miles an hour, I'd probably be in it. Actually, to be quite honest, if it was more closer to 15, I'd be in it. The beard does require a permit. Yeah, so Stomp, I'm sorry, man. Y'all have to come back. It really just got crazy stuff going on here for the weather-wise right now. I guess these storms are coming in, and I got a hurricane barreling down on us here in a minute. Positive Vibe Conversation, welcome in, and good morning to you. I'm just sitting in my backyard, guys. Unfortunately, I wish I was out there. Yeah, I know. I wish. Why is Florida a retirement destination? Alf, you have to see it to really understand. Florida's a retirement destination because this is my opinion. I can't really speak for everybody, but for my opinion, I just started seeing the just this. Ah, the reef. Welcome back, buddy. Let me go back to answering that question now. Where were we at here? Retirement. Alf, retirement. I think it's a retirement area because it stays warm majority of the year. Your arthritis hurts a little less when you're in the warmth. And to be quite honest, man, it gets a little harder to keep yourself warm when you're older do you get. So I think here it has everything to do with stop. I think it honestly has everything to do with the weather here on top of that. And if you ever got here, man, the water's blue. Not everywhere, but it's fairly blue when you get out to the oceans. We can catch fish all year round if you're a fisherman. You ride your motorcycle. You ride your motorcycle all year round here. So that's what my guess is that you basically do whatever you want here all year and not hurt from doing it. Mr. Terry. What is Terry saying in here? Peterson sausage. Jesus. I'm glad we're more of a PG-13 thing. Pin my account. Where's your account at? There you go. 5 leaves and 55 likes. Hell yes. Yeah, I guess I'm fishing for likes. Likes and subs. Yes. Yeah, no snow. That's another good reason. I look like I'm in my 30s. Thanks, Stomp. I appreciate that, man. I'm almost 50 years old. Right side? Who is that? Who just changed your name to Right Side? I used to be baseball. So, hey, what's going on, Right? How you doing, buddy? I was wondering when you'd be coming back. Could never guess. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm almost 50 years old. I have 4 kids, man. Hell, my kids have kids. I have one that'll be forever 21, though, unfortunately. He took his own life. So, yeah, I got kids and everything, man. Yeah, I'm an old man. I'm not a young man. Some people have it like that, Stomp. I'm almost 50, look like late 60s. Yeah, trust me, I did nothing to get this either. I don't actually deserve to stay this young looking as all the drugs and everything I've done in my life. What up, Thomas? How you doing, bro? Yeah, all this stuff I've done in my life, I don't really deserve to be this. To live like that. Could be worse, Thomas. I could live like you. Harif, this is actually like, I don't think I'm even 2 years into it yet. To be honest, I'm not actually sure. I think it's about 2 years. We'll call it 2 years. Very good. Baseball is zesty. Changed his name to Right Side Rips. Right Side Rips 32? Is that what I'm reading? You almost got me to say it too small. I'm good. How you doing, buddy? How's work? I was 16 buying smokes and beers and snap. I'll be honest, man. I honestly felt like my body would make me way older looking because I basically started doing drugs when I was 10, 11 years old, and then I kind of did them all the way through with breaks here and there. So I don't know why my skin is this. It's just my genes, I guess. What's going on, X-Man? How you doing? Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for coming back. Oh, yeah. I just say it that way. My nickname is actually Happy. It's not from being the happy guy, but it is now. It is now. Appreciate that, Stomp. It's actually getting a little windier now. The wind picked up again. Yeah, it definitely picked up. So what else you guys want to talk about, man? What do you want to see? What do you want to talk about? What else? What kind of subjects you want to be on? I brought a sketch pad out and some papers if you guys want to throw some picture or some not pictures. You wanted to talk about like maybe some tactics, how to fish a certain thing. If you go ahead and shoot some questions at me, man, I can actually draw things up if you need to. Not that I'm an extreme artist. I'm not bad though. But anyway, I did bring a pad out. I brought a pencil out. If you guys wanted to know how I would approach like maybe a dock or how I like to fish the banks, or what I would do at an inlet, you go ahead and ask me. I have reference paper now. It looks like we might have locked up again. Give me 1 second. Yep, we definitely locked up again. All right, here we go. Give me a second here. Can you draw, yo? I can. You want one? I'll draw you one. I was so close to being a retired felon. Almost lost my everything to alcohol, dried out. 33 years now, 70, still here. Hell yeah, Steve. That's great to hear. It took me a long time. Did Fozzie jumping the shark really end Happy Days? Do you go hunting? Stomp, I haven't hunted in a long time. Let me back up here because apparently I missed a whole bunch of stuff you guys are in here doing. There we go. Thank you, Stomp. Appreciate that. All right, let's go back. X-Man, what's up, my brother? I preserved you, sir. It preserved you, sir? Yeah, I pickled my everything. God, I hope so, man. I hope this all gets to go over to Donkey Land. I can't wait. What's going on, Colby? Your head hard-headed catfish in the pin comment? Oh, thank God I didn't get any of them today. You know who loves those? Dog Tags. Dog Tag loves them. He actually hugs them. Dog Tag catches them and hugs them, Colby. Sported name lacrosse. Travel lacrosse team in New York, by the way. Oh, I love lacrosse, dude. I was always envious of being able to play that. You guys run so hard. It was a little too much running for me. I went back to ice hockey. I'm not ignoring anybody. It froze up on me. Best trilogy ever for films? Trilogy. That's a tough one because you usually don't get a good one after the second one. What will be one that I watch that's like consecutive all the way through 1, 2, and 3? I mean, Star Wars would probably be my thing. I would say Star Wars. Do you go hunting? I really want to again, Stomp. But I live in Florida, and it's really not. I mean, we have hogs, we have turkey. Those are the only two I care about actually hunting. Even though there are deer here, they're just as big as a German Shepherd with antlers. What's up, Mike Wazowski? Matt Aquarium, welcome in. Okay, where we at here? Lures or cut bait for night fishing? I'll be honest with you, man. It depends what I'm fishing for. If I'm in there for snook, it's going to be lures all the way. And if I'm in there for reds, it's going to be cut bait or live bait. Anything else will hit everything, except for the trout won't hit that cut bait. Draw me a bunghole. I shot the net around the jetty, particularly the shores, a bunch of spots and croakers. Ooh. Tom, which one are you talking about? What jetty are you talking about? You said croakers. You got my attention. It's Maddie from my aquarium. Oh, this is your aquarium, Charlie. What's going on, Maddie? That baby of yours is cute, dude. That baby's so cute. No zipper trout drawing. No. Do you like tattoos? I kind of do. I kind of do. In fact, I want to do this right next. A whole entire throat all the way up into the backside in here. But what I'm doing first is I am putting my gills in here. I'm getting gills on both sides of my neck from here down. That's my next tattoos. Best trilogy films. I'll be honest, man. I'm going to have to go with Star Wars, Jaws. And I like the 28 days or 28 weeks, 28 years or whatever it was. I like all those too. They're really good. That's a good one too. I'm sure I'm missing better trilogies, like Jurassic Park and stuff like that. But they went past the trilogy, so. Okay, morning, Mike. Hell yeah, Steve. Congratulations. I'm 83 days sober this evening. Congratulations, Tom. That is a huge monument. 83 days, dude. Congratulations. Dude, that's huge, Tom. I remember when you came in, you said you just stopped. That's friggin' awesome, dude. Congratulations, dude. That is huge, man. Cut bait for Armando says cut bait. All right. Hard headed fish and chips. Ugh. Sold me fentanyl. We didn't stop. What the hell? It's weird shit in here. I saw a 12-inch buck. Likes you. Oh, we got a 4.99. Thank you very much. Thank you, John, for the $2. Thank you very much, sir. Tip your waitress. Thank you for $4.99. Tip your favorite hooker. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Tip your waitress. Well, let's see. What did Cindy get? Oh, she don't usually delete stuff either. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Cindy. 63 likes. We'll go ahead and switch up the new placement. Okay, here we go. Now we're in here. All right, guys. I think I caught up. Thank you very much. If I missed anybody throwing in a super, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look, our favorite tipper. All righty, guys. Did we get anybody to join in for the membership? Hello from Seattle. Are you a fisher? Yes, I am, Sean Beard. I am absolutely a fisherman. I'm a Florida fisherman. But right now we're just not having the weather to allow me to be out there. And it's not because it's raining like they said it was going to be, which I'm not afraid of rain. And I need to get something for my phone. But other than that, yeah, I'm a Florida fisherman, but I'm receiving like 25-mile-an-hour winds, and it's not allowing me to do zero fishing at all. Do you have survival skills if you ended up in the middle of a jungle? R&R, I would survive for a decent amount of time. Probably would get me would be the non-knowledge of the local plant life, and I probably would make a mistake in eating something I shouldn't, and that would probably be the one that killed me. As far as the animals, I mean, that's a toss-up no matter where you go anyway. But yeah, I believe I would be able to survive for a short period of time. Not all the way. I'd be trying to get out of the jungle as fast as possible. Wear the pit viper ice cream shorts. That's what I answered that R&R. We live in Florida. That is the jungle. That's a true story there for Florida. I just caught rockfish in Alaska in the Ketchikan. Hey, I know where Ketchikan is. That's pretty badass, Sean. Very cool. I'm a little jealous. I've always wanted to fish in Alaska. My only experience I have with Alaska is when I was in the Navy. We used to take our boat up that way to watch for Russian spy boats. I was born here in Florida. It is the jungle. Yes. Raju, I don't speak your language. Can you please try to go to English if you can? I won't be able to keep up with you. Lives in the swampy side of Florida. There you go. How long you been growing that beard, man? I think it's 2 years. I don't think it's over that, to be honest. I think it's actually below that. Would a great white defeat an orca? No, not a chance in hell. For one, a great white can only go forward, cannot back up. An orca could do all kinds of stuff. No chance in hell. Orca will eat that great white in a second. Now you have pontoons to throw into the mix. Yeah, pythons are awesome. You homeless? I guess I get that. I don't live in the suburbs, Andy. I'm sorry, but I actually live in my house, but my wife does not want pictures of the house in there, so I'm in my backyard. Begging for a change on live stream. Huh? Begging for a change? How are you, gay? You guys are really too much, man. I have Abo. I don't know what that means. Good for you. I don't know what that is, buddy. I don't know what Abo is. Let's go, brother. You serve? Yes, I did, Devin. I did. I was in the Navy. Hey, nobody. What's going on, buddy? Stomp. Andy. from Albo become DTV. DTV, welcome in. International from Albo become. I don't know what Albo means, man. I'm lost on that. I'm sorry, bud. What are 3 fun facts about Florida that most people don't know? All right, so most people don't know you can get your megalodon teeth right here in Peace River and a few others on the West Coast. We have a fossil here that is a clam that actually crystallizes and becomes a geode. And that people don't know. The canals that were added to Florida allows us to never flood completely. It'll always drain out. We'll always come back to a dry land. Yeah, that's true too. People don't know how many of those cows are in here. Oh God. Driving back over there at some of those roads, boy, you better be ready for that smell. I know that Florida was a part of Africa a million years ago. It makes sense to me. As a jarhead, I want to troll you so bad. As a fisherman, I just can't do it. Tom, you can troll me all you want, dude. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I don't even get rid of my trolls, guys. I leave them in here. Your moderators get alerted to our presence. What presence is that, Andy? Well, it's been a hot minute. Hello. Hey, Penny, how are you? Welcome back in. What's your thoughts on India? I don't really have any thoughts on India. I don't know. I don't really know what kind of thoughts I would have. I would have no negative thoughts towards them. I don't know enough to be nasty towards it. SeaWorld is fun. R&R, I like SeaWorld to a degree. I know everybody's going to be, they have their opinions. I feel like they should all be let go, personally. And the aquariums should be fish, no sharks. Nothing large like that. I just think it's cruel. Do I go and see them? I do. I'm a hypocrite in that sense. I do go see them, so. What are the Crocs doing in Florida at the moment? Mine are being worn. Check this out. Try to get my foot up here. Here's my Crocs. Here's my Croc for you, buddy. My fat ass couldn't get my leg up. Yes, I understand, Shizuka. Love white and beaches in Pensacola. Went to college there. Sweet, Penny. Yeah, I like it there too, buddy. Have a few Crocs. Lots of gators. We have Crocs too. They're just down further south. Crocs are in crocodiles. Oh. Thought you were talking about my Florida sandals. Crocs. My brother-in-law's the next Navy guy. There you go. Navy SEAL. He's a badass, Mike. I met a bunch of those guys, man. I always wanted to be one. I just never had the balls to try out. Crocs as in crocodiles. Swamp puppies are so cool. I do like swamp puppies. They're cool. They scared the shit out of me, but they're cool. As far as the Crocs are, man, you just got to go down south. They're all over the place down south. They're not as many as the gators, though. There's a lot more gators. Although we do have now, if I understand, we have caimans, little baby caimans. We have a bunch of them in there. I was a Marine. All love. Stay strong. Always push forward. Good deal, Devin. Well, thank you for your sacrifice and your service. I also was in the Navy, and we gave you guys rides all over the place. So you're welcome for the transportation. Fun fact, the white sands on the floor are quartz that washed away from Blue Ridge Mountains. So I heard. No way. You know what I heard they are? I'll tell you what I heard that actually Florida's beaches mostly is. Poop. Parrotfish and fish that eat a lot of those types of things, crush them up, turn them into granulated sand, basically. So all that coral gets eaten up and turned it in. So a lot of those parrotfish, all those fish that eat that type of stuff, I heard that's actually what our beaches are made of. I bet it is also probably some of that quartz too. That's the east side? Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So the west side is different. Okay, that makes sense. XYZ, those aren't our problems. They are delicious. Mike says Crocs shoes. Empty poon. Get any if I wear them? I'll be honest, Mike, you probably ain't wrong, but I got a wife, so I don't have to fight that fight. Besides, I only wear them when I'm actually in the water. I got sneakers. I got jacked up feet, man. What's that one? My favorite, my new favorite live. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that, man. Jay, you fall asleep? Yeah, I know. What's up, Jay? What kind of ship was I on? I was on an LPD, landing amphibious boat. But unfortunately, my boat was actually welded up and it was turned into a flagship. So we were a top secret flagship. Do you think they could tie a bunch of cast nets together and make a sensing net to catch fish like the Indians? You wouldn't even need to do that. I think it'd be easier to tie it itself the way it needs to be done. And the only reason I say that to you, Shizuka, is because I think it would be really hard to get that top line to be that straight, and you'd have all the weights to the bottom, but maybe you'd have to fold it and then tie them together. But I think it'd be easier just to tie them in straight. I have 5 nets, I think, bro. Wow. I bet you probably could tie something up and tie the tops off. I'm sure you could tie the tops off. What the hell is not? Let me hit it for. Okay. We are the people, no surrender. Clyde built 872. Welcome in. Welcome in. That sound good. That sounds good. My pops retired 22 years in the Navy, and I was raised a Navy brat. Hell yeah. Have you ever seen a whale? Oh yeah, yes. Stop. When I was in the Navy, I was actually very fortunate. I was when I was in the Navy, they put me in San Diego. So I was at a submarine base. My ship was like extremely protected. It's because we had a 3-star admiral on board. He stayed on board. Like I seen him every day. So we stayed in a submarine base with the highest of high, security is insane over there. So that's where we stayed. And in the bay that I was in, some of are they humpback whales? I believe they were humpback whales used to pup in that bay. I got to watch a mom and a baby for almost like 6 months in that bay. It was really cool. Were you guys doing signal intelligence? I don't know what signal intelligence is, buddy. So I'm definitely not that guy. Well, Tom says you can. Tom thinks you can. Really? I didn't know that. Are you serious, Small? They're the only unconquered Indians? I bet it because you couldn't get in here. How could you fight them? Before we cut all those canals in here, there'd be no way to beat them. This is J-Fish. To do the hump back whale. Do it, baby. We're doing the hump. The hump. 300 hid in the Everglades and never got caught. I wouldn't think you'd ever be able to stop them. How could you? There'd be zero chance you'd get out of there alive if they even injured you. With as many gators that run through the glades, imagine how many gators were back then. Oh my God, that would be insane. Yeah, you wouldn't catch them. That makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Florida would be an impossible penetration of getting in here. And then those guys are straight up swamp walkers, so they don't have a problem knowing where they are at all. Oh my God, it's the real life Werner? I don't know what that is. What's Werner, Mr. Puzzled? Sorry, buddy. Chris King, welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know what Werner is, dude. Sorry, buddy. No kidding. They all go back to those 300. That is freaking awesome. I love to hear that. That's cool, man. I love history. I hate social studies, but I love history, man. Social studies sucks. 6 leaves, 66 likes. Yeah, we did get quite a few raindrops. Never signed a surrender. Also shipwrecked sailors. and runaway slaves. Oh, that makes perfect sense. They probably took them on. Oh, that is so. I'm gonna have to do more research. I really wanted to know a little about those Indians, and now you lit a fire under me. Now I'm gonna learn. I've actually wanted to know something about those Indians, and I didn't know nothing about them. I'm so excited to eat today. Who's this? Who said that? Dog tags. Oh, I bet you are, buddy. How you feeling? How you feeling there, dog tags? I know you were having a rough go this weekend with the stomach thing. Do you love when you buy stuff? Are the huge fishing nets still used at sea? I thought they were banned due to cruelty. No. They still use them. They still use them very readily. You talking about the dragging nets? They can only do them in certain areas, though. On the East Coast, man, they really block them a lot. They get a little more on the West Coast out there, drag nets and whatnot, but at the East Coast, you don't see it at all. They don't know. They're not allowed because of all the reef that's out there. Civil battles, Battle of the Okeechobee happened in our yard. Ground zero, they say. 75 yards from the front door. Dude, I bet you probably can find muskets and all kinds of stuff in there. Good luck with that, XY. If you say you got it, it's all yours. That's funny. DJ Girago, welcome in. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It really is just the laziness, and then I just let it go. I just was like, I don't feel like shaving anymore. Paulie didn't move fast for no one. Oh, my skeleton in the back. That makes more sense. I thought he was talking about his. I was like, good luck, buddy. No, I hear all my skeletons. I'll never allow it to hold me down. You come from England, or are you cut or uncut? Oh, that's a weird ass question, Beach Boy, but I'm going to keep that to you. Just have to figure that out, and you put that to your own thoughts. I'm not going to answer that one. You're weird. You come from England or all right, DTV. I'm thinking you're asking me if I'm in England. No, I'm in U.S. I'm in Florida State. The Callus Indians were master fishermen, brother. The Callus Indians. Very cool. Thank you, Cindy. You know how people get weird. It's just weirdos. You can be weird, dude. They're just gonna kick you out. Why would somebody want to know that? Yeah, yeah. It is what it is, buddy. There's some weird stuff out there, bud. Caught me off guard too, Shanti. Shanti. Is it Shanti? Sean. Oh, I bet you that's your last name. Is it Sean? I said Shanti like it's like your name. Booty fart. Oh, okay, Melly. Well, good luck with that. I imagine if you fart from other places, it's gonna be weird. How old is that tree? Probably hundreds of years old. Do you think that one's old? I'll show you this one. She's not gonna get mad about that. This is my project right here, guys. This tree's older. Yeah, that's my project right there, guys. Jay, you like it? City's faster. Fun. Good morning, fun fishing adventures. What the? Yeah, that tree's been around a long time, Stomp. I really, actually, to be quite honest, I could show you even bigger than that. I could have shown you the really big ones, but we just cut them down because they were up against the house. I come from Germany. Oh, very good, man. I've always wanted to visit Germany, man. Welcome in, DTV from Germany. Yeah, I really miss Steve Irwin, dude. He was a good dude. I actually liked all about it. Booty Fart was Happy's nickname in high school. It's better than yours, Booty Clap. I can make it clap. So I've seen your videos. I've seen your OnlyFans. Oh God. You guys all want to know how smallwater fishes constantly every day? It's not because he's actually retired. It's because he has an OnlyFans. Yes. It's not true, Stomp. It's just me talking trash. That's funny. Oh God. You gotta go to his OnlyFans, Stomp. Oh, dude, that had me laughing. Oh, that got me tears. Oh, that's freaking great. What are you yelling at me for? What was that? That sounded like a friggin'. It is. Those were sandhills. Oh God, that was funnier than hell, man. Oh. Right foot stomp, left foot stomp, booty clap. Cha-cha now, y'all. Yeah, probably a bird laughing with me. My friggin' table's sinking in the ground here. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. That's a good one. I like that. That's funny. Yeah. I started making fun of him about his OnlyFans, and the bird even thought it was funny. If I started an OnlyFans, that's what it would be. It'd be only one fan. Clap out now, y'all. That's great. One clap this time. Two claps this time. My favorite's got to be the spoonbill jadefish. That has got to be the coolest looking bird, man. As pink as they are, with that fat face. That's so cool, man. That big bill on them. She had a hangover. That's freaking hilarious. You're going to blame Tylenol for the hangovers? Oh, that's great. You're going to make it up now. That's great. Yeah, right. Shanti be over there like this. I'm not watching like that. Ocean Eyes. Sean's starting a new one. Ocean Eyes. Jesus, the clap, dude. No, I'm medicated and married. That's really funny. Oh no, this one might have a lot of rain in it. Once in a while. Welcome in, Jasper. Welcome in. Went from sea life to OnlyFans, modern conversation. Oh my God, dude, you guys got me laughing. That's good stuff. That's great. Oh my God. I'm glad I can help you out. Oh my God. That's freaking hilarious. You have me laughing so freaking hard. Hello, Aurelia. Oh God, dude, I need more than $200 to buy a new one. I went for a date night afterwards. I stuck my head. No thoughts on that, dude. Good luck with that. Good Lord. Vince, that's super disgusting but hilarious. Oh my God, I got tears in my eyes. You guys had me laughing so freaking hard. That's a big fine man. Let me back that thing up. Oh God, that's really funny. Oh my goodness. Hide it, Lindy. Hide it. Let me check it out first. That's freaking hilarious, Sean. Jasper, I'm in Florida. I'm in Brevard County. I'm on the east side of Florida. Sorry I'm eating in front of you guys. Oh my God, especially if you use the chutes, Sean. Oh goodness. I think you can make it out of the belly though. French toast suckers later. Oh, that sounds delicious. Later on, Smalls. Good morning, Captain Jed. How you doing, buddy? Oh, Crystal River. I love Crystal River. So I got buddies that live out there. That's actually where my wife and I spend some time when we actually go to the West Coast. I love Crystal River, man. I wanted to go buy a house in Ozello, but it's almost impossible to get a friggin' insurance with it. So I didn't want to have a house right up on the water. Oh man, Tracy, how much I would love that you could donate that to me. Drop that right here. Drop that million. You can drop that 100 million right here, and I'll give you John's John's link to his OnlyFans. Yeah, Sean, I'm down with that. Oh my God. Homosassa? Yeah, I know where that is. I don't mind that area either. That's a nice area. I was looking at Yankeetown. I looked in Homosassa as well. I fell in love with Ozello, though. Have you ever been over there, Jasper? If you haven't, you should totally drive through there. It's beautiful. Homosassa is an actual place, Jayfish. He didn't know, Jasper. He doesn't understand Homosassa is an actual place. Yeah, it's all right, dude. No, Homosassa is actually a place. It's not. It's Homosassa. It's the one word. It's Homosassa. It just sounds horrible when you actually say it. You know what I mean? No, it's actual place though. You love Ozello? I've 25 years. Oh, I do love me some Ozello, dude. I honestly would. If I had that kind of thing, you had to be gay. No, not at all. So, educate yourself, Jayfish. Yeah, I thought homosassa was a slur for a second. No, it's not. It's not. When I first went through that town, I was like, this has got to be the weirdest thing I ever heard. The one laughing bird. Yeah, it does. Unfortunately, Jasper's right. It floods out badly. And when every single hurricane that comes through, guys, they get slammed. They get hammered. The waves to really tear it up in there. But I'll be honest, I would live there in a second, man. He ain't lying. Sorry, he's correct. Hey, thanks a lot, Gorilla. It's absolutely beautiful in Ozella, though. If you ever come to Florida and you're out there by Crystal River, definitely check that place out. That is beautiful. Driving down there and just looking at all that water and all those mangroves, it was really cool. Love the St. Johns River. I've never really spent much time out there. I hear a lot of people say that, Steve, so I really want to go check it out, to be honest. And I know I can get through certain areas to go check that out. I've just never really been in there. Yeah, that rainstorm is bringing that rain in now. Nice. Greetings from Kenya. Welcome in, Desert Channel. Oh, I'm sorry, Desert Channel Explorers. Welcome in from Kenya. Very cool. Steinhatchee, I've never fished it. I heard it's pretty good fishing, though, Frank. Great seafood and fishing. Yes, Jasper, definitely. Very good at everything. I love that monkey bar, man. That monkey bar is one of my favorite bars to go to. I don't even drink. I love that bar. Really good food, though. They have gibbons. I think they're gibbons. I believe they have gibbons or I believe they're gibbons. Anyway, they have a set of monkeys that live on this island, and they don't come off of it. You're not allowed to visit it either. They're very dangerous. The only people that can visit it are obviously the people that go ahead and take care of it. Yeah, we're getting some pretty good rain right now. Let's put things away. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put my pamphlet away so it doesn't get soaked, and I'll put that away. And these. Everything else can get wet. No big deal. All right. Blazing Bees, welcome in. FEMA Fang, welcome in. Now I had to make one. I love that thing, dude. And it's cool. I'm the only YouTuber in my village. That's really cool. No, you can be German too. Shizok. Very remote village in Kenya. Yeah, Monkey Island. You got that monkey bar. Monkey Island, pretty cool. We're back live again. I'm crabbing at the time, but nobody's listening. For some reason, I focus more on crabbing during like spring for some reason. Waiting for the monkey clapping joke. I just put my pad away. Dog tags. I don't like monkeys, brother. No? You're afraid of them? You don't like them, or you don't like them, or you don't want to be around them, or what? Yeah, I wouldn't go playing with those monkeys either. They look like they're friendly until you get over on that island. I bet they ain't. But they hijack your boat. Yeah, that's a fair fear, to be honest. See, dog even agrees. JTM, JTM, JTM. I am in Florida. This is the U.S. Monkeys to me look like little evil children. Monkeys are scary. Yeah, they are. They are. My grandmother actually, my great grandmother had a spider monkey, and my mom used to tell me horrible stories. Me personally, no, Quinn, that can't possibly happen. I am way too heavy to be climbing trees. One fall from my fat butt, and that's going to be the end of that. But if you were limber enough, yeah, you could easily climb these. These are all live oaks. Combination of my name, J Tam. Okay, J Tam. There you go. That's better. It's J Tam. You're welcome. Spider monkeys are so funny. Yeah, my grandma had one. And my mom told me stories that thing was nasty, man. He used to throw like poop at you, bite you, jump and kick you in the head, do nasty, nasty things. Rip your face off, right? They could rip scales though. Could they rip scalps though? I believe those spider monkeys could really tear you up, man. A little tamarin has the same squeeze strength as most men. Wait, someone didn't believe that they were real? Yeah, spider monkeys are real. My grandmother had one. Yes, they are. In the Philippines, I never heard anything about rock apes. I'm down to hear this. Let's hear it. Military guy, welcome in. Khalid Giannis, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well, Khalid. I hope the same for you as well. I hope you're having a great day as well. I wanted to type. I've never heard of them except for the first Twilight movie. Yeah, they're in a pet trade. They're really not a good pet. I don't think monkeys, period, are good pets. To be honest, they can be really temperamental, and they're even a tiny little monkey that big is as strong as a human. So you can really have some bad times. I don't know nothing about no rock apes. I never heard of that. That's really cool to hear. Okay, Shanti. So with you and you're clapping with no hands. Cute glasses. Thanks, Mr. Fox. Appreciate it. Monkeys that have learned to throw rocks like pitcher. Whoa. Are you serious? Khalid, I'm in Florida. Show us my boobs. Sorry, Roger. You're just gonna have to. I'm gonna show you one through the shirt, and you're just gonna have to imagine what the other one looks like. Thinking about trying fishing for the first time. What are basic things to know? Don't want to be those all the gear. No idea, guys. Okay. Harif, I'm not sure exactly what kind of fishing you're going to be doing, or where you're going to be doing your fishing, but freshwater is going to be a little different. But you're really going to look for structure for no matter what you're fishing for. Almost all fish want something to hide near, stay near, or hide themselves near. So what I would state would be fish overhanging trees, fish your docks, fish your outcrops of rock, fish your deeper sections where there's going to be overhangs. Um, Anything that a fish can use as a territory where it can hop out and eat your lure, your bait, or whatever. That's what it's going to do. It's going to stay an ambush predator. Not all of them are that way. Some of them are group attacks, such as like your Jack Crevalle is a big time group attack. You'll see a big disturbance on the water, and ladyfish are a big thing with great group attacks. And Spanish will also do it. So will tuna, a lot of stuff like that. So with that type of fishing there, you're going to want to move fast, stay up on top, and look for the disturbance for that type of stuff. And that's how I would say for you to start your fishing. Don't go crazy buying too expensive stuff. Stay cheap until you see if you like it, and then go for that. Freshwater, you're going to look for cover like lily pads, sunken logs, overhanging trees, all that stuff. It all works really well. Who was that asked me that? Harif. That's what I would say for you, Harif. I don't know, JTAM. I'm not sure what a Sasquatch actually looks like, but I'd imagine it looks like what they show you on videos, but I have no idea. Bush baby? What? You're babysitting a bush baby next week? I want one of those. Dang, you got cool stuff going on over there, Cindy. I didn't have that. Shanti, get off of me. Okay. Oh, that would have been bad. There goes that the monkey had a stick in his hand, and when the dog came at it, jumped on the dog, came a stick in the dog's hand to fight over birds. What in the world? What's a bush baby? It's kind of a primate. They have really big eyes, and gigantic eyeballs. They're kind of I'm not sure if they're the one with the really long finger. They tap. I'm not positive. Try magnet fishing? I never really got into it. I don't really know what I would do with it. Lots of monkeys in my village. Very cool. I ate monkey in the jungle in China. Did you really eat monkey? What did it taste like? I'm always curious. Thanks, Sharif. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Great idea. What does monkey taste like, bro? I was saying the same thing, and don't say monkey. Where's everyone from? I'm from Germany, J-Tam, Florida. A lot of us are in Florida. We got some Africa in here, South Africa. West Virginia. Jake from West Virginia. I lost the plot, guys. What's your IG? Magnet fishing. Central Florida here. Hell yeah, auntie. You almost ate it too, Steve? Yeah, I don't know if I could do it, man. They scream and yell and everything like like a person. It's just sad. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm not knocking anybody though who's eating it. I've never done it, so. What time is it you all here? It's 4:05. Okay, 4:05. We're at 10:05 here where I am, boss. My boyfriend loves the bowfish. Oh, nice. Tastes like a weird pork. So it's good. Damn it. I was hoping it would be horrible. Nah, I don't think I could eat it. Too close to a human. Kenansville this afternoon. Nice. That's where you're headed? Kenansville this week? That's exactly what I saw it on too, Jay. They beat that thing in the head at that table that closed around its neck, and then they bashed it in the head and eat the brains. That was so weird, dude. Take it from my neighbor and see it tastes like pork. Unique. I'm a hillbilly vegetarian. You've never seen that. No, I think you're right. I've never seen that. By far my favorite live YouTube person. Moss, stay safe, King. Appreciate it, Harif. Thanks for coming in, man. I'll see you on the next one. You gotta be sick. Yeah, I think you'd have to be. I don't know, man. I think you would have to have a little harsher look on animals. I just don't. I couldn't do it. I eat animals. Don't get me wrong. I'll eat deer and moose and elk and bear and you name it. Even cougar. Cougar's actually really good if you haven't eaten it. It's phenomenal. Tastes like the best roast beef you ever eaten in your life. Aiden Hughes, welcome in from UK. That is my son's name is Aiden. Oh my gosh, breakfast was freaking amazing. I bet it was. Eat pork? I like pork. I don't know. People don't like it, but I love it. That's correct. Cougar, mountain lion, panther, however you want to look at it. Yes, they're delicious. I never knew it. Did you say cougar? Yeah. When I lived in Washington, man, I hunted a lot of stuff. I'm not a big fan of bear. Bear comes off a little greasy for me, but it makes phenomenal hamburger and phenomenal chili. Like really good chili. Like the best. Roman Reigns fan, welcome in and good morning. We're still in the morning here. I'm in South Lake County, not far from Lucid State Park. Oh, okay. I know exactly where that is. Up at, Lake County. Mount Dora area is where we used to go up to. I can never understand why you all enjoy pork. Sweat. Stomp. Oh, I guess you don't eat pork. I don't know. I like it. I love pork. I love the way it tastes. It's a phenomenal taste. Fishing with Flames. What's up, bro? I'm actually doing one of these like you. I'm just sitting here talking, man. My dad ate some raccoon ribs. They're actually really good. Raccoon's delicious. It has a little bit of a flavor that you're not probably ready for, but it's actually really good. I was doing something by tasting gator and snake, but nope. Oh, gator and snake is delicious, dude. If you ever come down to where I live, there's a place down in Fellsmere. If you're ever in this part of Florida and you're down here, there's a place in Fellsmere called Marsh Landing. You can get gator, you can get frog legs, you can get all the stuff they eat down here. Wild boar, how's that taste? It tastes really good if it's prepared correct. It's also about how you kill it. If you chase dogs on them, they can be a little bit gamey. If you kill it, fast, it usually tastes a little better. And if you catch it and bring it home and feed it grain, it tastes the best. Whose birthday is it? I missed the birthdays. Well, happy birthday, whoever it was. I missed it. I apologize. See you later, J-Tam. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Washington State, Port Townsend. Nice. Capelli. I lived in Vancouver for a while, and I really loved it. Then I moved out to Woodland, and I really liked it. I spent most of my times in the woods, though, when I lived out there. As long as there is a drive-through, I ain't eating raccoon, snake, bobcat, none of that. I'll eat all of that. I ain't eating any of that drive-through. Good Lord. Trying bear. Why did RFK make you trying bear? What did RFK say about bear? Taste. It's got a taste. I'm not going to say it's for everybody unless you're laughing about it or whatever. I don't know what RFK said about bear. But bear is very good. Good morning, Granny Corner. Good morning. Good morning. That's north of me. Mount Dora. Yeah, it's just a little north of you, though, right? Not too far. Lake County's not that far from there. I used to go out there quite a bit. What up, Flames? Cindy. All right, man. I'm going to head out. Really enjoy this. Thanks, Stomp. I hope to come back, man. I don't do this a lot, but I guess when it comes down to it, if it should... He wasn't kidding. The friggin' wind kicked off. Yeah, you weren't kidding, Small. It dropped. That's probably 15. He wasn't joking. Damn, I wish it didn't dropped off now. I wish it had dropped off way earlier. What does Gator taste like? Say 40-year-old hot chick. No, definitely not Shizuka Slayer. Cougar tastes like roast beef. It has the best flavor roast beef you've ever tasted. I don't really know how to explain it other than that. It was thin slices, and we ate it like a sandwich, and it was freaking amazing, man. Amazing. I wanted more of it. It's just not an animal people killed all the time. I belonged to a hunting club. I was a guide up in Washington for a short period of time. I belonged to a hunting club, and during that hunting club, they would open up a bring your meat in. So I've eaten kudu. I've tried a lot of African meals, stuff that came from Africa. I tried mountain lion. I've tried both all the different types of bears. I've tried brown bear. I've tried grizzlies. I've tried black bear. I'm not a fan of any of them really, and it's not for me. They can be good. It's just too greasy. You get too much meat. Too much meat for such a greasy meat. Elk, moose. I've eaten all that. Antelope, all that stuff it's all delicious. A lot of that stuff is good. It does. Every single one of them has their own flavor though. But I liked elk probably the best. Elk and moose. Cougar tastes like a good night at the club. Wrong cougar, buddy. Cajun Rat from Hernando County. Welcome in, man. Brevard County here. How much to shave that beard right now? You want me to shave this beard right now? Send me $500. I'll shave it off. I'll even do it on live. I'll just start growing it again as soon as I cut it off. How you doing, Flames? Did that guy ever fix his boat happy? It's in his backyard now, J-Fish. It's in his backyard now. I'm sure he's going to work on hit a bear with his car at a dump park or some shit. Yeah, he could eat bear and get hit by a car. Oh, that's crazy. I hate Israel. Well, because that's not how we feel in here. Well, that's not how I feel in here. I don't hate anybody like that. Dude. Sorry to hear that for you. Hopefully your day gets better there, buddy. I am going to remove your comment, though, because I don't feel that way. Yeah, you're actually pretty good, man. That dropped down. It's not enough for me to go out there and fish. I think it kicked back up again. But I did notice that it dropped down a little bit. So you were right. You ain't wrong. Abdul, I watch you for learning English. Can you speak slowly? I can definitely slow it down. I'm going to be honest, Abdul. There's definitely better English speakers than me. I lived in English speaking my entire life, and I still suck at it. I really want to go fishing, man. Cookout today. Yeah, that sounds actually good. Roast beef. Yes, roast beef. It tastes phenomenal, roast beef. It's the only way I could explain it would be the roast beef or like a prosciutto, but it's not a complete prosciutto taste. Like the prosciutto's got something done to it to give that flavor, but it's got that kind of texture and that kind of deal. Thank you, Roman. I appreciate it. Roman Reigns fans, welcome in and thank you for joining the Happy Nation. You killed a cougar? No, I never have, Guy. Guy or Guy, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I say Guy, so if I'm wrong, yeah, I got rid of him, Steve. I can't do that, man. I try to stay out of all that stuff. Hey, Zola, welcome in from Ethiopia. Dude as strong as a bear. Appreciate it, man. Maverick Rays from Russia, thank you very much for coming in. All right, we'll post that back up there. Thank you, Cindy. Cool info on how different animals taste. Thanks. Yeah, actually, there's some really good tasting animals out there, and obviously, it's on the cook as well. But I think the theme was to really just cook the flavor of the meat itself during that dinner, and it was not prepared with a lot of spices. So it was basically the flavor of the meat itself. And to be honest with you, kudu is very good. It has a gamey taste a bit. I wasn't quite ready for that flavor. It punched me quite hard, but it was delicious. It was definitely something worth trying. But you will taste the same thing, everyone. How much to shave the beard? I told you, $500. Boom, I'll shave the beard on live. Saltwater Cowboy, welcome in. And I am doing pretty good today, man. I couldn't go fishing, so this is what I'm doing to pass the time today. I couldn't do without it. How do you think about mushrooms? What do I think about mushrooms? In which fact do you asking me? You're not shaving your beard. Hey, I'll tell you right now, if someone gave me $500, I'd probably shave the shit out of this thing. $500, this thing will be gone. I'll just start growing it again. She's already arguing with me. 500 bucks to just have it gone, and then I will literally grow it right back. I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are actually my preferred veggie to add to just about everything. No shit, $500 isn't a lie. Ain't nobody gonna run out $500 just to have me to watch me shave my beard off to grow it right back. He said I almost thought about coming up to do it. You do realize as soon as I shave that off, I will literally grow it back the same day. I will just stop shaving from that point on. You do realize that. I was thinking more like $1,000. I mean, hell, $1,000, I'll definitely shave it off. Yeah, you hear her, she's yelling at me from the back of the house. She's sitting inside of the. We have an area in the back of the house that has. Just for a beard, it grows right back. You're crazy. Quinn, that's not gonna happen. My fat butt does not belong in that tree. It'd be like a grizzly bear trying to climb that tree. Yeah, I know. She's over here yelling about it. She's like, $500 ain't crap. It better be over that. She said $5,000. I could hear her. Yeah, she's yelling from the house. We have like a spot that's kind of like blocked off, and it has all the screened rooms. She's yelling from inside the screened room. Say it's her beard. She's grown this, guys. This is her beard. This is coming out of my face by her beard. She hates it. I cut it off every once in a while when I get tired of it. No, if I shave my beard off, she won't be. She won't be mad. She'll be happy. She won't be happy at all. She'll be mad. Smalls. I had to go back when someone said that. Auntie, he's just messing. He eats an awful lot of hog though. I'll tell you what, I'd love to go down there and shoot one. Bet you those are her tattoos also. To be honest, this whole tattoo here, this one that goes all the way around, all the way here, this is a cover-up, guys. That's another life story. But anyway, this all got done in a weekend. I started on a Friday, and I don't think we stopped until Saturday night. I also said that I used to do a lot of drugs, so obviously there was some being done that day. I never got out of the chair. I sat there for well over 28 hours or 30 hours or something straight through. It's all mine. Well, that's true. She does have the ring to prove it. She actually likes the beard. She loves it. This is like my third one, I think, since we've been together. No, definitely not their dog tags. Yeah, you know, that's funny. I loved that I seen you on a motorcycle and you never conformed to the actual the tattoos. I was into tattoos long before I even owned a motorcycle. So I had tattoos since I was like 17, 18 or something like that, as soon as I turned old enough to go get my own. Dion Gandhi? Dion Gandhi, I'm going to try your name. If that's your name, welcome in. If not, I apologize for butchering it. We could just call you Gandhi if I screwed up the first. I actually am broken, but I'm not disabled. Not mentally, at least. Don't need needles to wipe sews. I pass out. Leave your handlebars alone. That's great. I'm from Australia. Dion Gandhi, welcome from Australia. Did I get it right with the first name? Did I nail it? Did I screw that up? Josh, I am almost 50. I'm 48 years old. You are an actor of Hollywood? No, I'm certainly not, Javier. That would be cool, though. I'm an Australian Indian. What's that sound like? Hey, man, what's your accent sound like? Do you have the Indian or do you have the Australian accent? Or do you mix it? Dion? Oh, cool. I nailed it. Sweet. That's rare footage right there. Yeah, this is rare footage of me looking right at you. What's going on, Pookie? Let alone fishing right. All I do is fish. That's true. Oh, thank you very much, Shanti. Shanti so fly. Oh, it is Shanti. God dang, I screwed that whole thing up. I'm such a retard. Why are people calling you disabled? I don't know. Maybe because I'm slow. I'm actually 60% disabled due to the military VA. Southwest Pookie. The hobo shoestring. I don't know who that is. Oh my God, Smalls. You know damn well they wouldn't let you down. Oh my God, I bet you they still bust your ass right. Like, oh God, don't pierce him. He might pass out. We had to carry him. Oh my Lord. Next time you're on your OnlyFans, I'm going to go ahead and pierce something. We're going to watch you do the flounder. Don't eat non-veg. Oh, gotcha. You're vegetarian? No problem. That's not a problem at all. I actually throw that in there. Ooh. What combo did you pick up there? Pookie. So Caden, guys, if you don't know, he very educated in salt. What is it? Tasking. And I don't know how he does it, but this kid has some of the best fishing rods you probably get your hands on. He's got a really nice fishing setup. What's the new one, buddy? Are you a vet? Yes, I am. In which wars were you deployed? I was never deployed, Maverick. My boat was never going to ever see no combat, no matter what. The closest thing we ever did was we did spy stuff. Mahatma Gandhi. Smart boy, welcome in, buddy. It's probably from New Jersey. Javier Gutierrez, life of a rich and famous. Oh, I wish it was true, buddy. I really wish this was true. I can't do vegetarian. I have to eat meat on a good no PTSD. No, that's not true. I have plenty of PTSD. So Maverick, my story goes like this. No, I never saw any active combat, but I almost drowned in fuel while I was in the Navy, and they locked us in. So if we didn't do the job we were sent in there to do, the three of us were going to die in that fuel room. And I would have been the first one to die because I was the lowest on the low. And the water didn't start to actually fully stop until it hit my neck. So I only had this much water or this much fuel to go. And at one point in time, I slipped off and I was under the fuel. One thing they won't ever tell you about is that you cannot swim in fuel. So every single kick, every single paddle only brought me closer to the bottom. So at one point in time, I was laying on the bottom trying to swim. The panic that goes through your body, the manic, the everything. It is absolutely terrifying. So I got plenty of PTSD from that. What we got here? At what age did you realize you were gay? What an idiot. What a dumbass. Tech, have fun with that. Yeah, I'm gay. I'm married. Never eaten meat and eggs in my entire life, and I'm still living healthy and happy life. I understand, smart boy. That's no problem with that. I definitely don't have a problem with everybody wants to be a vegetarian. I get it. I make really good vegetarian meals, and I love them. I do. I eat them. I know. I really do. I'm a gym guy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can't do the gym, man. I get bored, dude. Did you call me a dumbass? Yeah, you're a dumbass. That's why. I called you a dumbass because you're a dumbass. Have a good one, buddy. I mean, how hard is that? Was a train rider? Hobo was a train rider. Oh, is that the one that just died? Is he the one that I was hearing something about it? He's the one that fell off and died or something, right? He was a train rider, right? He jumped up and down and ran around trains. I feel like he just died, didn't he? Dumbass. That guy was seriously Tanknut. How 50% of the world's total Hindu population is pure vegan, live their life without violence. Right, smart boy. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not a violent nor a non-violent person. I will defend myself with absolute violence if necessary, but I will always just defend myself. Give me 1 second, guys. I have to answer this. Donatello will be over. Sorry about that, guys. My buddy's gonna stop by. I just stopped to say what's up. You prod your trauma. I don't want to. Oh, it's okay, man. I've been dealing with it pretty heavily over the last few years, and I'm really taking it on heavily this time, and I'm getting a little better with it. What's up, Skeeter, man? What's going on? Which honestly, when I got into the military, nobody ever told me a year ago Happy was kind of famous on YouTube. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I remember hearing about him. Well, first, what I wasn't told in the military, and I always wondered about this. How do you die in fuel? Just swim up to the top. That's the thing that they don't tell you is that you can't swim. There's no swimming in it. The more kicks you do, the closer you go. Sup, queet for you. Question for me, is that what it is? Amatazaz? Sakir. Let's just call you Sakir because I'm going to butcher the hell out of that. I'm looking for a hooker in here. Are there any? Just this one. Just this one right here. If you're looking for an OnlyFans, though, you can go to Smaller's OnlyFansy Booty Claps. Man, smart boy, you really actually did all that up, huh? That's good for you, man. I'm happy for you, bud. DIC, what's going on, man? Sorry to hear those thoughts are slipping back in, bro. Oh yeah, they do. They come in and out. They come and go, buddy. They come and go. The nightmares are the worst. That's the worst part of it. The nightmares are always the hardest thing. It's not just hard to swim in it. It's impossible. The only reason I actually got up is because my feet settled underneath of me and I was able to blast myself straight through the water or through the fuel and grab a pipe. I would have drowned way earlier and they would have died too because I never would have been able to get my valve open. I was trying to open my valve and I slipped off and I ended up in the water or in the fuel at the bottom. And then I had to get out like 5 feet before I could get to the top and open up. So I was burning and my eyes were on fire. It was horrible. It was like a really bad situation. Yeah, unfortunately, man, it comes and goes. Kevin Tucker from London, welcome in, sir. You just missing the tutu? Who says I'm not wearing one? You can't see my bottom half. You don't know I got a tutu. I could have a black tutu on right now with pink trim. I'm never going to show you. I have a feeling you'd like it, Skeeter. Yeah, this is what a hero looks like. I don't know about that, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I got lucky, to be honestly with you guys. I got very lucky. I thank God every day for that because there's no way I was getting out of that situation without his help. So I still struggle with it and I still have a lot of problems with it. And I have super anxiety and everything else that comes with it. And I never knew that was actually stuff that would come from stuff like that. You know, you always hear stuff like my buddy died in front of me or I watched everybody die and I made it. Stuff like that. And then that stuff is my heart goes out to those men so deeply. And then so turning around and I'm drying in fuel and to come out with the same kind of messed up brain situation. It was a little off-putting for me. I thought I was going to be okay. You're happy hooker? Of course I'm happy hooker. Been planting plots and tapping. Hell yes. You doing bass fishing this winter? Are you a military like Mission Impossible force? No, Javier. No. I was military just like everybody on a flight deck. I wore purple. I was on the flight deck for some times. And then my job became a JP5 pump room operator. And I spent most of my time sleeping in the bottom of the boat, to be honest, until something went down and then we were popped to our feet. But we slept a lot. I got the most sleep of the whole boat. Tijuana, Mexico. Joe Lombardi. I used to love Tijuana, man. That place was the party central for me. That place was so much fun. Hello. Hey, Jackson, what's going on, buddy? Who was speaking shots on that day? What day? Near-death experiences will do that, especially death. Yeah, I didn't know that it would all cause that kind of problem with me, so I was kind of embarrassed that I didn't take it on for so many years because I was kind of embarrassed that it was bothering me. I didn't get shot at. I did see my friend die, actually, to be quite honest. But I didn't get shot at. I didn't do all that. You know, I did see my buddy die, but it was during peacetime, too. He crashed his helicopter into a back of the Guadalupe. And no one made it. Just one guy. One guy made it out. Never found the helicopter or anything. It's horrible. So yeah, I did see that, and I got messed up from that for years. But to believe it or not, that fuel incident messed me up more than anything. In fact, I even blocked it for years until I ran into the guy, and then it all came flooding back. The worst. I'm ex-forces, 5 years of Queens, and Highlanders, or a kit #1. Wow, cool, Kevin. Cancer society. Islam is a cancer on our society. Please don't do that. Smart boy, don't attack people for their religion, buddy. Please don't do that. There's a reason I keep religion completely out of this, and I keep politics out of this. It's just there's other people with other religions in here, and just because you don't believe them and don't have that type of feeling, you shouldn't actually tear them down for it. Whether you feel that way, whether I feel that way, whether anybody feels that way, it should not be really mentioned. And if they feel that way too, does it really make it better for you to say it back? I mean, it doesn't do anything but cause conflict. I'd rather keep that out of here. So if you could just keep that out, please. Kyle Woodward, welcome in. Shanti So Fly. Thank you very much, Shanti. I hope to see you again. Chris from the UK, welcome in. DIC, my friend from up north. Talking about Khan, smart boy. Yeah. Khan comes in still. Thank you very much, Shanti. Daniel Dingus. I like to drink a little bit when I go fishing so I don't catch anything at least. I caught a buzz. Yeah, I can't drink, man. I'm too much of an idiot for drinking. Going to Sagai, gotta go to work. Thank you very much, Kevin Tucker. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely chat again. I didn't realize you guys would actually stick around for this as much as you guys did, so I appreciate it. I wasn't sure how this was going to run out. I just figured I didn't want to screw up my algorithm since I fish every Sunday, man, and I was kind of butthurt that I wasn't able to get out today. So my wife and I were talking about it. I was like, I don't know what to do. Luckily, Jay Fish there said, man, well, you can just pop on and talk to us. And I was like, I wonder if everybody will come in. And you guys did, so I appreciate that, man. I bug out bike done. I call it a mobile home. That's pretty cool. A bug out bike. Can I ask you about your bug out bike? So your bug out bike, is it going to be is it a motorized bike? Is it a motorcycle, or is it a cyclist type pedal style? I'm curious about this. And it's kind of neat that you use a motorcycle as a bug out, because it would definitely get in and out of places a lot faster. That's not a bad idea. Dan Jiggs, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Jay Fish, hey, smart boy, Con. He comes in here, smart boy. You guys will get at it again, I'm sure. Sweet, see you soon. Love carp fishing. Very cool, Kevin. Very cool. Don't do any carp fishing. I'm pretty sure we have them here. I'm sure of it. The way you're thinking, just subscribe. Thank you very much, Don Lyon. I appreciate that. I don't actually go on TikTok. I thought about it. People keep trying to get me to go to TikTok and start my channel over there as well. I actually like Khan, and I don't mind Smart Boy either. Smart Boy doesn't bother me either. Everybody has their opinions, and that's just the way it goes. Hey, Tim, TM, what's going on? I almost called you Tim. I could have sworn I saw an eye in there. Bug in and come get out. Bug in, come and get it. Uh-oh. Tommy Stab, welcome in. Welcome in, sir. Happy crew. Today's pretty good, man. It's actually a pretty decent day today. I'm actually having a good day. I'm a big fan of Deadpool. Me too. I like Deadpool. I even liked his comic book. I thought his comic book was hilarious. That's taking shit too far, Smart Boy. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Especially after Smart Boy just told us he was a virgin. I have a feeling that's not true. No, just a regular bike, not motor. But you know what the best part about that is, though? You won't ever have to stop if it turned out to be like an absolute apocalypse. You wouldn't have to stop for fuel. You'd be able to push on through, man. Very cool. Very cool. And you can move at night without making noises, so you'd be better off. Jackson, you missed the laughing bird. I was busting Small Waters chops, telling him he had an OnlyFans. And then when I said it, this bird flew over top and started rat, 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 like it sounded like he was laughing. Oh, thank you very much. Here, I'll show you this. Check that out. My brother-in-law made it for me. It's got a little redfish tail on one side and another redfish tail on the other side. I like the hat. It's actually a pretty good little idea. Thank you very much. I only dehydrate my urine and use it as seasoning. Oh my God, it's so gross. I guess you get your salt one way or another, man. John Joe, welcome in. No fishing today, John Joe. It's this wind is crazy. I'm actually completely surrounded by trees. I have trees on the other side over here that are all set up. And the guy in front of us, in the very front, like the house in front of us, he's an Asian guy and he loves bamboo. So he has bamboo everywhere all over his house. He has this beautiful bamboo, though. I ain't gonna lie. Some of it's gorgeous, man. Especially that Hawaiian gold he has in there. That's big, giant golden one with green stripes on it. But anyway, that blocks all the wind. But I'm getting wind back here, which definitely tells me out there on that river it's over 20. Laughing bird equals sandhill crane. Correct. Jesus, Smart Boy, that's rough, dude. What up, my ninja? Mortimer the Goose, welcome in. My ninja, I like that. I love those ones that say my N-word. That makes me laugh so hard. When someone's like, what's up, my N-word? I don't know why that tickles me so much. Danny the Stringer Manny, what's going on? I got 2 folding bikes, compact. Oh, hell yeah. You'd be in and out, man. No problem there. I was in a good mood that day when I was having an argument with Con. I could tell you both were getting at it. You guys are both getting at it, man. You guys are cracking me up. Do you still have Redfish Tournament that award first place, first most dots? They do here. Yeah. I don't know where it is, though. I've never been part of it. I should have jumped on it with that one. What was that one? 18 dots? I probably gotten beat, though. I did see one recently somebody put up that had like 36 dots on it. That was amazing. It had like 18 or 19 on each side or some shit. It was amazing. Carrie, welcome in. Welcome in. Hello to you. Whoa, what was that all about? That was weird. That was weird. Oh, okay. I lightened it up because of my face. All right. It makes sense. My nemesis. I like on the river. Lee in Hackney. Big cart, 15 kg. Lots of pike also. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, those carp fight hard, man. That's a hard fighting fish. Been in the funk, been fishing between the winds. I'm trying to, man. I got out there and I fished the C54. What the hell is it called? Spillway. I fished that. I had fun. It was fun, man. But it's just not able to be pulled off today. It's a little too much. Tell us the truth. Welcome in. Hello. Hey, y'all. Just read a protocol. Zion and Rumble. I have read the protocols of the elders of Zion on Rumble, and I urge you all to, and you will know the world is the way you live. I mean, I don't know. I never read that book, so I'll have to check it out. Tell us the truth. Tell us truth tell. Thank you for coming in, and I'll have to check that out. How's the day going, Carrie? It's going pretty good. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, actually. Fish farts. And you know this. NSB as a category for most spots with their tournament. Where are you living, bro? I'm in Florida. I live in Florida. I want a horse, rooster, and a donkey tonight. That doesn't even make sense, Mortimer. I'm a little confused on that one. Those redfish with mega dots are probably the rare smart boy constraint. Who is that? Ron. I'll leave it to Ron to rock the boat, man. Cruising the coast and see all the old. Ooh, that sounds like a blast. Where's that at? Dog tags? Is that up by you? I'm back. Made it back from Walmart. That's always a dangerous dry bullfrog. When is that? When's the Harvest Supermoon coming? DIC. I saw that. I saw that was coming. I didn't see what day though. Sweet, hotter than London then. Oh God, it's 78 here probably right now. 1 year and your hat, Mrs. Happy should come to this old show in the America. Oh, you would never get my wife to say no to that. She would be running over there. I'll tell you what, when we finally do buy a house and we get our shop, the first thing that's probably going to be purchased is going to be the 2 bikes that I already have lined up. So I'll have 2 bikes in there. I'm going to fix one of them, sell one of them. Then probably, well, I'll have a kayak, so that'll have to go in there too. But as far as like a big boat or anything like that, I'll probably hold off for a while on that. I'll probably just rock a kayak for a little while. But I'm going to get some old cars. I'm going to get them and probably work on them with her. I live in Florida and bug out spots are running out. Hooker, what do you think? Bug out spots? You mean like running out of here to get to a spot? I don't think Florida's a good spot at all. I think it's an absolute shit show for what you've got here. There's too much here that I think this place will become in a really really bad situation like a D-Day type deal. This would be the last place I'd want to spend my time. It'd be great for food wise up until everybody started to come here. I'd probably head to the snow, to be honest. It would keep the least amount of people in. I would leave out of here though. What part of Florida? I'm in Brevard County there, Edwin Smith. The temps here in Tel Aviv. Awesome today. Yeah, I have really good temps here today. I wish a little colder, to be honest. The Super Moon started yesterday. All the boat ramps were unusable in Miami. I don't doubt that at all. Hell yeah, it makes perfect sense. So that's what's going on. That makes sense why it's all the way up to the bottom of mine. The dock that I use is actually fairly high up off of there. And it's actually not feeling like it's high up there because the water's so high right now. Another reason why I can't be in the water is there's nowhere for me to be. Who's hanging in a tree? That's just Bones. No, Bullfrog, you're not too far, man. I have no problem getting up with people and going fishing. Yeah, and he's right. There's really nowhere to hide here. And don't get me wrong. In a bad situation, if you could do it and you knew how to do it, the Everglades would be a fantastic place to be hiding because there's land, there's floating land out there. You can get in and out of anything. But here's the deal: you have to know how to live it. If you don't know how to live it, you ain't going to. Everything in there wants to eat you and kill you. So you kind of need to know how to do it. You missed my comment answering your question. All right, what was my question? Javier is a person that didn't subscribe. Yeah, I did. I laughed at it. Yeah, Bullfrog, dude. We could definitely. I got an email, Bullfrog. If you go to my email, it's my name, the Happy Hooker, without the Ian Hooker, fishing at gmail.com. If you go ahead and throw me an email there, we could set it up to where we meet up and actually definitely go fishing together. I'm down with that. I got no problem with that at all. Military base, Jacksonville, 95 military base. Okay. Not about cruising. No, about cruising. Oh, where's the cruising one at? Oh, yeah, South Mississippi. It's every year, starts the first Sunday of October and goes to the second Sunday of October. No kidding. We're going to have to do this. We should set that up. Thank you, babe. We should set that up. No, listen to me. Dog Tag says there's a huge like old car like drive-in like they starts in October in Mississippi. It's huge. It's like giant. Well, all these cars coming from old cars coming from all over the place. That's what I said. I said, oh, I wouldn't be able to keep her out of that. I'll get a hold of him through the email and we'll work it out. And maybe we'll see if we can do it next year in October. Yeah, dude, I told you, there would be zero chance in hell I was going to be able to get my wife to say no to that. No football, guys. I don't watch sports at all. If I did, I played 52,000 cars a year. Oh my God. Hey, Bob Bobster. Yeah, thank you very much, Cindy. 52,000 cars. That's amazing. Yeah, they come here in our area as well to Carabel. Are you a football man or a fisherman? I'm a fisherman, but when I do watch any kind of sport, it'll probably be hockey if I watch any kind of sport or fighting. I love boxing and I love mixed martial arts. What would you do if I donate $20? What will I do for it? I will thank you. I mean, what did you want me to do? I have a 1995 Chevy 1500 getting it ready for car shows now. Hell yeah. That's what I want to get my heads with something. I definitely. Oh, well, sorry, Bob. Sorry, Bob. Well, thank you for trying. No, I appreciate you trying. That was really cool. Yeah, you definitely should. You should definitely live shoot that. I'll watch that. Let's see what we got for. Oh, we got. Oh, we're doing pretty good on the. Ew, what the hell? Not sure what happened there. Oh well, there you go. That's darker again. That's better. Oh goodness. They have a fern here that stays inside of our trees. It's called a resurrection fern. It turns brown, and once the rain's done, after like a couple days, it all browns out and dies. The next rain thing comes through, and immediately it's all green again. It's super cool. 94 crew cab, big block, dually will end up show worthy over time. It's 2-wheel drive, so why not? Hell yeah, be driven. How you doing, bud? Hey, did you ever send did you ever send that oh my god, I just blanked out. That honey, did you ever send those? No, he's not from India. Khan's not from India. Khan is from Singapore. D.A. Shalom, bless Israel. I don't do any politics and I don't do religion in here. But thank you for coming in, D.A. I appreciate that. Hey guys, do you think we will ever have flying cars we can fly around in? Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think we will. Not in my lifetime. I don't think we'll. You maybe in yours or something, but not in my lifetime. No, I'll never see it. I'll never see it in my lifetime. It would be a logistics nightmare. Can you imagine how many accidents happen on roads that have lines? Can you imagine if you could fly that thing? These idiots would fly and crash into everything. It would just burn. Everything would burn. It would just be fires everywhere. These idiots can't drive in rain. Can you imagine what they would do if you took a friggin' flying car off the ground with no lights, no direction? That is friggin' awesome. That is so cool, dude. I appreciate the heck out of that, B. Chergy, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, could you imagine if you were really a flying car? It would sound like it's awesome. But you know that guy that's just coming out of the bars like, watch this! You're going to be in your flying car. Next thing you know, you're in the river, upside down, in a car that just fell like 10,000 feet or 5,000 feet. Oh my God. I think you would. I think you would. No kidding. Sells Nightcrawlers the same name? Oh, very cool. My best life outdoors. Welcome in. That's very cool, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for liking the name, dude. Yeah, it's actually it's a little combination between my actual nickname and then my wife threw the hooker part on there for being obviously a fisherman, but it ended up being a really catchy name, and I left it. I was like, oh, we're keeping that. I like this. Big Friendly, what's up? What's going on, James Dillon? What's going on? Dillian? I bet that's Dillian. Dillian. Let's do this air burnout. Watch me do this air burnout. Right. Check this out. I'm gonna leave marks up here. Really? I do have my design. I need to send that to you. I keep saying I'm going to send it to people, and I keep forgetting. And it's right on my computer. All I got to do is just attach it real fast. In fact, I'll do that today. I'll send that off to you and my brother-in-law. He wants to make me a hat with my actual logo on it, which I love it because I don't want it right here in the middle. So when I design my hat, I actually have a hat specific design in my mind. Now he's probably going to throw something together just real quick with the vinyl. And I kind of want it in one panel. I just want my one little emblem in one panel. I don't want the whole front. But when I do the Richardson hat, which is actually the hat I like, which has the flat panel in the front. It has the full flat panel in the front. And then it has the I think it's 4 to 6 wedges in there. When I do that, I am going to I want to do what the hell are they calling them? I wanted to say badge. It's not a badge. A patch. Like a patch like you used to put on motorcycle vests or whatever. I was thinking I'm putting one of them right there with my thing on it. I thought that would be pretty cool. You're still mad, smart boy. He's not here, buddy. Happy Hooker Bait Company. That's super cool. I'll check that out. That's really cool. I'll definitely have to use them. We flew cars as teenagers too, over railroad tracks in a few miles. That's cool. I wish I had a chest mount. Dog tags are really not that. They're not that bad, dude. This one right here, buddy. Look at this one. Check this one out. Dog tags. Dude, this one right here is a neck style. This is the style I want to move to. So this is exactly what it is. It's going to be for the phone, right? Obviously, you put your phone in here. This one has like its own tension, right? So you don't have to do that. This one spins back and forth. This also moves back and forth like so. And this goes around your neck. Gotta watch me catching my beard in it. And then my beard will sit behind it, and then the phone will sit right in front of it. So this is how it sits. This strap is broken, so I need to send it back, but it goes around the body and holds this in the spot. This is probably the one I want to move to, though. Email. No, my mom has an embroidery machine. My mom actually has an embroidery machine, so I was thinking about making some patches for it. You should do a leather patch on the side of the hat with your logo. I like that. Like over here or something. That's a cool idea. I like that. I was looking at patches too. I can print them. Print in them. Oh, very cool. Fletch cap, nice one. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I have a sweatshirt that has masturbator on the front of it and guy fishing and cousin. Nice, John Joe. We used to have a bait shop here that was called the Masturbators. Nobody went to it though. You would think that people would go to it, but they didn't like the name. They wouldn't go to it. They skipped them. And now it changed to Bucktails. It's now no longer that. It's Bucktails. Hey guys, do you know how to make a happy hooker and pay them? I have a huge laser cutter. I was thinking about maybe doing a metal business card. Ooh, that'd be cool. My best life outdoors. I was wondering what your phone setup was. Yeah, that's not actually it. This is the one you see me mostly on. This is the one that goes over the shoulders. It kind of looks like a gun strap. It kind of looks like it hangs here. It hangs a little lower down in the body. This one hangs a little lower down here. That's why you always see me pushing it down like this when I'm doing it, push it back, pull it back down. This one sits a little higher. This one sits a lot higher in the column on the top here, and I was able to actually just kind of move it away and read and pull it back. So I kind of like this one. This is the one I'm moving to, though. Practical and deadly. Hell yeah, you can make one edge and take someone out with it. Bucktail between my legs. Jesus. Sorry to hear that, John Joe. What a weird place to put a buck's tail. I'll come back for that later. That's funny. I'm not even fishing, Nightbot, you lying sack. Oh, that would be cool. You run a forge. That's awesome. You assured deal. Be one of those companies. Bottle opener, key ring business card. I'll leave Sure, I am in Turkey. I'm in Florida, and I'm on the east coast of Florida. And I'll even tell you my county. I'm in Brevard County, guys. I don't know. I actually don't. Why don't you go on Amazon? That's where I got both of mine. Actually, this is a. You know what? You might be able to find it there. Go for their GoPro. That's what this is. This is a GoPro chest mount. See, it even says it on the back. I used to run a GoPro until I started doing lives, and then my phone became my actual, obviously, my, what's it called? You guys, that Nightbot guy is back. Yeah. You know the funny thing, when I first heard that guy, I thought he was an actual person. I was like, dude, this guy's in every channel I'm in. This dude is literally in every channel. How's he in 2 channels at one time? Yeah, definitely. East Coast of Florida. I love it out here, man. Oh, you're probably right. Best Buy might be the best bet. Why don't you go there? Best Buy would be probably your best bet. But I'll be honest, man, Amazon is the way I went. Need it for today. Go to Best Buy. I bet you'll find one in Best Buy. I bet you'll find a phone one in Best Buy. Christian! Ooh, we're going to try your last name. Don't be mad if I butcher it. Welcome in, Christian. We'll say that way. Let's see your last name. Pangabon? 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 Am I even close? I'm probably so far off. Jesus, Dirty Dan, that seems a little bit rough, man. But I mean, he is doing some wrong stuff there, but that's rough. Jesus. Probably close to death. Then they squirted ketchup and mustard on him and forced him raw eggs. Good Lord. That's different, dude. Could you imagine this chat seated in 50 persons in a chair and me just sitting in the front? That day that someone, I think it was you too, Ron, it might even have been you that said that. Could you imagine if all 100 and whatever was sitting outside talking to you right now, watching you fish? And I was like, dude, I didn't even think of that. Could you imagine how many people would be in the water with me, just watching me? That's correct. It's the lower chest mount. It's on the lower part of my body. Gray Wolf, welcome in, man. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, there you go. That's actually a great idea to John Joe. That was perfect. I didn't even think of that. Best Buy definitely would have them. Like, they got all the electronic stuff. I need to clean up this yard. Smart boy and con. That's really funny. Everybody doing the feet shuffle. Yeah, right. When I move, sliding around, there wouldn't be anything in that water. You know what that would sound like? Can you imagine what 100 and some odd people would sound like in the water? And a bunch of singing bugs. That's no doubt. Cindy, you know what craziest part? I opened that door just 2 days ago, and I shut that door immediately. I thought there was something going on outside, like somebody's car was messing up. And I opened the door again, and it was a friggin' bug. There must have been a ton of them coming out of their shells or something. I don't know. Everglades, you've been hunting? No, sir. I don't go down to Everglades. It's a little far for me. And it's like a 3.5, 4 hour, maybe even 5 hour drive. I need to figure out how to set up a website, but I have a Facebook page. For showing. I'll tell you what. Are you trying to set up a page just to show your work, or set up a page to sell your work? Wix is what I'm using right now, and I've been building my website for the last probably a week or so now. I've been working on my website. Wix works really good. I like it. He came back. That's the same guy that got knocked out last time. That's the dumbass that kept asking me about me being gay. what's this? Best life. I have a friend of mine doing that's a developer. I could connect you with him. That's probably a good idea, man. Looking to build a business site that people can place their custom orders. See, that's not a bad idea. Talk to Be Driven. He's actually doing that right now. In fact, um, you guys should meet up. You guys should talk at least somehow. My best life, because B's actually doing exactly what you're talking about. He actually has an app, so he's got someone helping him, and they do good work. His site works perfect. It looks great. You should definitely get with him. See you around, Saltwater Cowboy. Thank you for coming in. Hope to see you again, buddy. Saving Grace. How you doing, sir? How is the west side over there? How you doing over there? B, why don't you give me your email address? You just throw it up there. That's fine, buddy. Throw your email address up there so you guys can meet up. I don't know why. I mean, is there a way to tell somebody's gay just by looking at them? Come on, man. This is freaking ridiculous. They're like, oh, there he is. I can tell that guy's gay. How can you tell? I mean, all right. Let me be honest. There's definitely some way to tell with some of them. But if a person looked like me, would you tell that I'm gay? No. Well, I'm not. I'm married, but still. You know what I mean? That's all right. You can throw it right up there, and then that guy will grab your email, man. Just toss it up there for you guys so you guys can get in touch. Because that'd be nice for him if that's what he's trying to do, and it's probably going to help out your buddy too that actually owns that business. So it'll help out a little bit of everybody, man. Ken Reed, welcome in, sir. I still didn't put this thing away. I just left it up there. I guess I'm just going to find a spot for it right now. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right about that. I guess you're right, my best life. I guess you're right. But I'm not gay. Not that there's a problem with it. I don't care. Be gay all you want. I'm not. Let me put this away. Let me put you over here with you. So yeah, I am in the need of a waterproof of this. Perfect this size. I just want a waterproof one. And then my setup would be complete. Sweet. I'll be off here soon anyway, buddy. I'm probably going to get off here in a little bit and go get myself ready. Perfect. There you go. No F's, no frills, no mercy. What's going on, Matty? I'm a reincarnated lesbian. Jesus. I love you, Ron. You're a freaking wacko. Yeah, most of you guys, if I actually met you in real life, I totally would have been friendly with you guys, even if most of you guys really have that perfect freaking personality for me, man. I like it. I think you guys are pretty good guys. Good people, I should say, because it's not all guys. You people are some good people. Nah, I missed it. Dog tags. Let me go back. I'm not trying to steal it. Oh, yeah. I saw that. Your time at cruising be live at 12:30. Hell yes. What time is it? Oh, good. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. I'll be off by the time you go. Oh, thank you very much, Chergy. Very much appreciate it. UPE. Huh? Yeah, that would be fun. I actually do that right here. That's my fire pit right there. Hasn't been run this year though. I'm waiting for the fall to kick in and then it's worth it. What do you mean, you people? Yeah, what do you mean, you people? Sound like Thunder Tropics or something? Tropical Thunder or whatever the hell that movie was. That was funny. Yeah, that was a good movie. So anyway, I got to send this one back, but I am going to get a new one of these dog tags, and I'll let you know if you might want to look into one of these. These are actually really nice. Right, same here. I'm waiting for colder times, too. Get off of me, dude. Right. Alrighty. I've got to put this all away. I got to send that back because it's totally broke the first day. I love how Cindy just keeps putting it in there. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. It makes me laugh. Once I figure out which end I pulled it from, I eventually am going to put this back in here and send it back. I think that's going to happen tomorrow. Not today. Alrighty. Well, guys, I think it's time for me to eat some breakfast. I'm starving. Yeah, I've been procrastinating on ordering one, but Cindy gave me a great idea for going live. That's a really good one to go live on. I'm definitely going to look forward to checking that out. But guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to let you guys get back to your days. Would it be nice to get 500 subs today? Hell yeah, it would be. It'd be badass. I'm really going to look forward to seeing that. Post it in the comments again. Yeah, I'll post it. I'll wait. You can post it in there. I won't shut it down yet. If you're doing something, I'll wait. You too, Maddie. Yeah, you should be. People would definitely love to watch that. Look, I watch 3 people that remove bees from homes, and I love watching it. I love watching it, man. It is amazing. I watch a woman that does it. There's an older gentleman that does it, and then there's a wife and a husband and wife that does it together. And I watch them both too, and they just remove them from people's homes. So I can only imagine when you have it in your backyard, you know, it's a lot easier to get to. But I'm telling you what, they watch it. People will watch it. Oh, after live? Okay. Thank you very much, Cindy. All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys get back to your weekend. Thank you very much for staying out here. Staying with me today, even though obviously the fishing wasn't happening, but at least we got some stuff in. And I got to talk about my gear at least, and then obviously get back in touch with you guys. Missed you guys for a little while. This wind needs to go away so we can get back to talking more often. But you guys have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of this day. With that being said, peace!